Yo, what up? Killzone Egg, good to see you. How you doing? Or is it? Yeah, Killzone GG. Oh, Killzone GG, my bad. How you doing, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Super Hideo, dude, what's up, man? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday going? Dude, I saw you in the... We're going to talk about Nobody Here today, the documentary. I saw you in the chat at some point. I was like, yo... Fucking Zaku, dude. Hey, what's up, Zaku? Ha ha ha. No, but how you doing, Zaku? How's your Tuesday going? Oh man, you can be me, Zaku. You can just take my job, dude. I feel like you know all my catchphrases at this point. You can make like a soundboard just for me. You already know everything. Simply Deo says doing good, just chilling on the couch. Day was good too. I'm glad to hear, dude. Chilling on the couch, that's what's up. And how about yours? It's been good. I woke up and what's it called? Yeah, pretty much low-key the free CD thing has been really goofy lately. I've been kind of worried about it. So last night I was up late last night filming new videos for it. When I posted them, and this morning I was checking on them and they were still like not doing great. So I was like, oh dude. So yeah, pretty much just low-key been kind of stressed out about that. But I went on a walk and I fixed some more stuff. So I'm kind of like in like a big experimental, trying to like fine-tune stuff right now phase. But I'll do, you know, I'm chilling. Yeah, I didn't, because I was like so up late last night, I haven't actually done much today yet. So yeah, I ate some oatmeal though. That was pretty good. But somebody else says, dude, yeah, I was happy to see you film in the chat. Yeah, dude, I saw you in the chat. I was like, Super Hideo, what up? But like the chat was moving so fast that yeah. But I was like, oh shit. Yeah, what'd you think of the movie? I mean, we're gonna talk about what'd you think of the movie, Super Hideo, before we get into it. But Killzone says, doing great tonight, brother. I had to jump in as soon as I saw the live. You got good charisma and energy, brother, for it. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, we just all be hanging out. Just be doing the same old, talking to everybody. Just packing orders for the most part, chilling. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, dude. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Zaku says, I'm in a good mood. Haha, getting off work early today, so I'm in a good mood. Hey, that's what's up, dude. Congrats on getting off from work early. That's what's up. Yeah, that's always a good vibe. But and then Ace the realist, dude, good to see you again. How you been? How you been doing? Hey, Aaron, my guy. Lamau. Yeah. How you been, dude? How's your Tuesday? Yeah, I just gotta write one note to Cat, because they got a Aviscerall Monsters New Game Plus CD. But sick. But yeah, Zaku, that's comedy. Hey, what's up, Zaku? Ha ha ha. That is hilarious. But I'm trying to think if anything else happened this morning. Not really. Yeah, it's been chilling. I didn't get out of bed till like 2 p.m., dude. It's been, I don't know, because I was up till like 6 last night. Like, I don't know, whenever the sun starts coming up and I'm still like working on stuff, I'm always like, oh, dude, I done messed up. I done messed up again. So yeah. This is like a recurring problem that I have. And I know that's like such a like first world problem, but at the same, I mean, you guys, you know, like music problem, because it's like I could be waking up at like 6 a.m. to go to work, but that would suck. But I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I have like the opposite problem. It's like kind of funny because I was like, so much of like my life has been lately just like, gotta do music, so I can like, you know, get healthy again. Because I was like, I don't know if you saw the movie Simply Dale, dude. I was so much more chunky in the movie, dude. All the pictures of me, I look like chunky. But then I think back to it, and it's because I was still staying up to like 5 in the morning and then going to work at 9. So like, I was like, forgive me, but yes. Exactly, dude. I was so much more chunky because I was just, that whole time, like those couple of years, dude, I was just grinding nonstop. I had like no time to eat good. It was like, it was bad. So watching the movie also was a bit of me just being like, damn, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. But your first point was, Sunnydale, loved the movie. Watching it made Vaporwave and Future Funk worth listening to even more now because how much everyone is tied to it. I really love the lore. Yeah, I know, right? There's so much lore to it. And I do feel like the movie was a little silly. Just everyone was just like, what is Vaporwave? This is what Vaporwave is. But I mean, it was really nice though. It was so sick. And it was cool to see it like all the way from 2009. They like documented like all the stories from back then all the way to the modern day. It was like wild. And I liked how like the lockdowns was like, you know, oh, but then the lockdowns happened. But it's like, but that's like where we thrive as like a scene, as like a vaporwave scene. Like that is, we are the online. So yeah, I mean, it was like crazy how it like continued to grow, if not even got better, because everything went online. So yeah, it was wild. I don't know. There was so many good parts in the movie. But Jojo says, when you start hearing birds chirping, it's over, lol. I know, right, Jojo? As soon as the sun comes up and you hear the birds, you're like, oh, dude, rip. Birds will start chirping at like 4 in the morning before the sun even comes up sometimes. So it's like, yeah, it can be way over real fast. So yeah. But Ace says, keep up the stellar work, brother. I love you, brother. Hey, send the love right back to you, dude. I appreciate the love. And yeah, dude, definitely. We'll keep up the stellar work, dude. Thank you. But Cherry Cola's here. Kaiju. How you doing, Cherry Cola? Good to see you. I already wrote down the things you recommended, the lock spray. So yeah, and the one I have, I tried it. It actually smelled really good. I just got it. I put it in my hair last night, and it was really, really good. The one I was telling you about, it's from Lock Sanity, but it's like a rose water spray, and like I don't know, my hair smelled really crazy, like good. So yeah. Yeah, I'm hydrating. I'm gonna stretch. Hi Roses, good to see you. How you doing? It's Skyer. What up, dude? Good to see you. How you doing? How's both of y'all's Tuesday? Anything new? Ugh. But yeah, I'm just writing one quick note. Yeah, we only have like 5 orders today, but so that's a bummer. But I only have this many CDs left, so we have to make a bunch of more CDs. So it kind of worked out. And oh, Diggly, Diggly, that's such a cool name, dude. Thank you for the. Oh God, so many hydrates. Cherry Cola and Diggly. And Simply Deo says, lockdowns felt like the, what's it called? Blow up point, with Dan saying how he was shocked how many more, oh my God, how many more people knew him when getting back into person. I mean, I can't read right now, but you know, say Simply Deo. But yeah, it did feel like a blow up point, because I just remember during the time where because that's when I started taking music like for real seriously. I started learning like music marketing stuff. I remember like watching so many of my favorite artists just like struggle with the lockdowns. Like, we don't know what we're supposed to be doing right now. And I remember just being like in all those like online shows, like getting like 300 live viewers, just like we were just all ripping. You know what I mean? And to Dan's point too, even after the lockdown stuff, I remember a lot of people were coming to like the virtual memory shows that we were doing because they found us through like the online live streams and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree simply there. It was like a blow up point, and then when the lockdowns lifted, a lot of people were like, I want to see this in person now. So it kind of worked out. I mean, I saw it firsthand. So I agree, yeah. Like, I know Dan was in Florida, but yeah, even out here like in LA, West Coast, it was like same deal. But Sky says, good, just enjoying some spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti's kind of underrated, dude. That's sick. I might make some spaghetti probably tomorrow, because I have to go grocery shopping. So yeah, that's sick, dude. Hell yeah. And Diggly says water is good for the body, dude. Thanks for stopping by, Diggly. It's good to see you. How's your Tuesday going, Diggly? But yeah, it is, dude, honestly. And I get my water from like a water store, so it's like super filtered. It's like quadruple filtered. It's so good. But yeah. And Rosa says, haven't feeling good, but I'm glad the days have been quiet at least. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're not doing good. Is it like you getting sick or something? But yeah, I'm glad to hear your day's going quiet. Yeah, mine too. My day's been pretty cool. I mean, ain't nothing going on today. Just been more like trying to just hang out, I guess, for the most part. But yeah. Let me write this note real quick. I gotta let them know to check the inside of the CD for their Kaiju Club stickers. Shooting the Kaiju Club. And I hope you love the album. But yeah, so I guess just to give, now that we're all here, to give everyone context. Simply Deo and I, pretty much yesterday, there was like a Vaporwave documentary that was being filmed for like years, since like 2019. So it's been like 7 years in production. And Simply Deo and I were at the like online premiere for it yesterday. Because I saw Simply Deo in chat. I was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, we caught each other on the internet. What's up? So yeah, so we're mostly talking about the movie, but that's actually what I want to talk about a bunch, because I'm in the movie 2 separate times. And I was like, it's funny because there's like 2 sections where I'm talking for like maybe like 5 seconds, but like I'm in a bunch of the pictures, which is kind of wild. So yeah. Hope you love the album. All right, let me just write this last sentence. Check the inside for some Kaiju Club exclusive. Thank you goodies. All right, I just gotta sign it. Oh my God.
New
hey, Co.
From Co.
Thank you, Co. If you're watching, let me know. I'll pack it right now. But Subideo says, honestly, it was during that time, like during the lockdown times of Vaporwave, that I discovered all you guys' shows, and that's where the DJing came from. Oh, that's sick that you found us during lockdowns, dude. That's so sick. I didn't know that. I thought you were like, I hope this doesn't sound weird, but what's it called? I thought you like an OG. I thought you've been listening since like 2014. I didn't know you were, I mean, you're not new. I mean, I don't know. I hate to, that's one thing in Vaporwave, if you play this game and we're like, well, I've been involved since 2010. It's like, okay, man. So, like, it's all good, bro. But yeah, I thought you've been like following for a lot longer, Subideo. But that's cool. I mean, that's sick though. Because honestly, it's developed so much since the lockdowns. It's like, there's already a whole bunch of history you've already been a part of. So yeah. Oh, I hydrated right now for you, Cherry Cola. My bad. I saw it come in. But Digley says, my Tuesday was going fine until my washing machine broke. Our water pump is broken. Oh, dude, but it's just another side task. I'm sorry to hear, dude. Yeah, my washing machine's also kind of wild, dude. I mean, I'm sorry to hear yours broke, but mine's like super wild. And I think it's unbalanced or something, because every time I wash anything, it's like an airplane's gonna explode in my little like washing machine corner. It's just like boom, boom, and like, and the thing is, because it's so heavy, you can feel it. Like it almost feels like an earthquake. Like I don't know how to fix it. I've tried like rebalancing it a bunch, and like it just, I don't know, man. But I'm sorry to hear your washing machine's broke, because that sucks. Because like, yeah, having your washing machine in your own house is sick. Public washing machines, they're not too bad, but it's just, I don't know, it's annoying. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything. I don't know, Digley. I'm sending you good vibes. Sending you my energy to get it fixed. I hope you can get it fixed, dude. And Subideo says, I think I was in the movie about 3 to 4 times. You count the B-roll. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, I think it's called B-roll. But yeah, what's sick is that I noticed that they put the, I mean, oh, I'm gonna, okay, no, it wasn't too bad. They put the Instagram post of this picture in the movie, and I was like, I have that printed. I got it from Zico. He mailed this to me, and now it's in a movie. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's the picture of like, I mean, the one I just showed was like Saint Pepsi, 3D Blast, Zico, Pad, Data Girl, Nano Shrine, Power PCM, me, and like a few other people. I don't know if that's everybody, but yeah. Zaku says, didn't catch the movie. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's fine. It was just like an online premiere. They're gonna do like a proper release anyways. And I just got my download for it because I was like one of the backers. So I don't know if anything, Zaku, next time we hang out, we can watch it or something if you want to watch it. But Zaku, you're gonna love this. Zaku, I can't believe. So the first time, I'm only in the movie twice. I only say 2 things in the movie. But the first time, I'm like, out of all the things I said to y'all, why did y'all put me on blast for saying this? And Zaku, you're gonna love this. So Zaku says, did the movie talk about how much racism there is in Vaporwave scene? I guess not. So here's the thing, dude. Since I'm in the movie, Zaku, literally, it's like kind of like, I don't know what was going on. But I remember I like went to, I'm gonna catch up to you, Killzone. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. I just, while we're on topic. What's it called? Yeah, so like literally I went to like go meet up with a bunch of, like I was just like, went to like some meetup where it was like, hey, we're gonna all walk along the beach, right? And it was like people of varying ages, but it was pretty much just like an older black woman. Zaku, hell yeah. But there was like an older black woman that I hung out with. And she was like, oh, what do you do? And I was still doing music full-time at the time. I was like, oh, I'm a musician. You know, I'm doing it full-time right now, trying to make it work. She's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, what kind of music is it? And I was like, like, you know, it's like called Vaporwave. Are you familiar? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, it's kind of like you get like old 80s songs. You like slow them down and chop them up. And she's like, oh, like DJ Screw. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, but white people are doing it now, so it's called Vaporwave. And that's the quote they put in for me in the movie of me describing Vaporwave, was that one sentence of me being like, yeah, I had to explain to this older black woman. And I was like, white people are doing it now. They're just doing DJ Screw stuff, but they call it Vaporwave. Yeah, Zaku, the crying emoji. And I'm like, out of all things you could have chosen, you chose that one. Hey, hell, exactly though? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So yeah. let me catch up on chat. Roses. Yeah, it's being sick. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling sick. Speaking of that, I meant to see it as premiered, but it was sick. Awesome to hear it's finally out. I feel that. Yeah, I'm sorry you're sick. Yeah, I haven't been sick for a little bit. I've been kind of lucky, but I'm not looking forward to it because now that I like live in just this apartment myself, I'm kind of like, if I get sick, I'm gonna not want to get out of bed. I have to take care of myself while I'm sick. But I hope you have someone to help you out while you're sick, Roses. Sending you good vibes as well. And Cherry Cola says about to be real hydrated. Yep. Oh yeah, dude, I'm about to be super hydrated. But yeah, Killzone. I guess Nova. I'll go by Nova just because I'll do like the name math on my head and I'll get weirded up. Or I'll start saying stuff like Nova Zone. But topping around the multi-stream locations, when did you start streaming and do you show any of the creative process or projects you got going on? Oh yeah, so Nova, I started streaming. When did we start this? November of last year, and we haven't done too much. Like I want to eventually like show my FL Studio and like be like, yo, this is what it looks like to make my music and stuff like that. I mostly have those in like song breakdowns in my Monster Kingdom thing. Yeah, on stream we haven't. But if people ask me questions sometimes about like inspirations or like, you know, I'll explain different stuff. Or if I have a song on right now, I'll explain like why I did certain things. But like I haven't shown like in FL Studio like stuff on stream yet. But maybe one day. It's more just like a time thing. We're trying to figure out the stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for asking, Nova. But Subladale says it's weird. I guess it started around then because Simpson Wave transitioned to lo-fi during high school, and I heard him across A299 by 2017. Okay, well then yeah, you've probably been around for a while. You probably just weren't like in it. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of are like adjacent, but like, you know, it just takes that like one thing for them to really like get in. I have a lot of friends like that. Like I had one friend that was like a big Telepath fan, but he wasn't like, he wouldn't consider himself like Vaporwave fan. He just really liked Telepath. It wasn't until later that he was like, actually all this stuff is dope. So yeah, I mean, you're chilling, dude. You're an OG to me. But and Subladale says it should be released for free later, I believe. I look back at the email. Yeah, I think it might be end up being free, Subladale. I'll have to check. And but yeah, now I can finally respond to all the now I can finally respond to all the hell yeah, haha, oh dear. No, everyone's laughing at what I said. Hey Nova, dude, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you, Nova. But Zaku, fuck everybody. Cherry Cola, yeah. Honestly though, yeah, I was definitely letting it ride. That's for sure. But Logan, oh dude, it's good to see you, Logan. It's already Tuesday. I know, right? Yeah, it is already Tuesday. And what's it called? Rosa says everyone's like Lamau. Wow, yeah. So I don't know. That's the one thing I say in Vaporwave, and then the other thing I said in the documentary was just like how much of Vaporwave was me trying to find like other nerdy people, because like I grew up kind of in like I don't know. It was like before it was cool to be a nerd. Yeah, I mean before like anime was a thing. Like I had like my one anime friend that got me into anime, but it was still like you're weird. You know what I mean? So a lot of Vaporwave was like trying to like find people. So they put that in there. So it was me talking about DJ Screw and me also being like, I just wanted to find my people. So it's kind of funny. But Subladale says sexism of any in the Vaporwave scene. Yeah, honestly, that is one thing. I feel like it's gotten a lot better. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the fans can say some crazy stuff to the female artists, that's for sure. But I don't know. Yeah, I can't really speak on it too much. But yeah. Oh, Digley says, hydrate again. I got you, Digley. And Rosa says, thank you, I've been feeling better. Okay, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better already, Roses. And Nova says, Nova's their new name. Killzone is their older IG account. I choose for reals where I found you originally. Oh, Nova! No way, dude! Thank you, Nova. Oh my god, dude. Hey, that's so sick. Oh, King's here? Okay, sick. But yo, shouts out to Nova, dude. What an MVP. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you found me on the other account on Reels originally. But yeah, dude, you're such an MVP, dude. Thank you. Yeah, because I know there's been a couple people that have been like, I don't know, because Twitch will only let you like disable ads only if someone's subbed. Like it's like in the creator dashboard. That's the only option you can say no ads for. So thank you, Nova. Yeah, because I mean, I have a lot of people that'll join. I think Cherry Cole's been a couple times been like, I'll talk about something and like ads start. So thank you so much, Nova. And yeah, and we got the custom emotes. Yeah, heck yeah. But and Logan says, oh, by the way, I got $5 VIP tickets for Regal, the new Michael Jackson. Thank God for T-Mobile, bro. Oh yeah, we were talking about how T-Mobile will be hooking it up. Yeah, the Michael Jackson movie's coming out this week. I'm so hyped for that. I'm probably gonna watch it on Monday. I was actually just talking to my buddy about it. I was like letting him know, like, hey, because he's like, I don't know if it's gonna be good. I might wait for the reviews. And I was like, bro, I'm going. I don't care. It's gonna be the best movie ever made. I don't care. So I was telling him, like, I might even see it twice if you did, once you learn that you're wrong. But yeah. But that's how we joke. Anyways, that's awesome. Look forward to future. Thank you so much, Nova, for looking forward to it. Let it ride. Hell yeah. All the emotes. Thank you, dude. Yeah. You're so nice. But Inzaku says, that's so funny because the first time I heard Vaporwave, I said, this is just chopped and screwed music sprinkled with white luxury nostalgia. I mean, Zaku, yeah. And what's cool too is Daniel Lopatin, the person who made like the first ever Vaporwave track that's like, nobody here. He did as admitted, like he was like, yeah, I was legitimately being like, I want to chop and screw soft rock. That's like what he said. He's like, literally, I just want to chop and screw soft rock. And then he's like released a couple songs, and then everyone else kind of like went from there. So there wasn't like he was like in a lab, like, ooh, I'm going to like try to start this whole genre, because he's like so like he's still like he'll be like, yeah, I'm the Godfather, but he tends not to be like the super smug, I'm invented this. So I got a lot of respect for him because I've watched interviews with him where he's just like, you know what, it's something I helped planted the seed, but what everyone else did with it was on them, and I think it's awesome how it grew. I was one day stuck at my job and was like, I want to chop screw some soft rock, and I didn't expect it to become this, but you know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. But you are correct, Zaku. That literally the person, I guess you could say, who made it, that's what they wanted to do, but they didn't expect it to become like this big old thing. You know what I mean? It's just everyone else took it and like ran with it. So yeah. But Subadale says, when they started talking about labels, were you in the same boat as Christ? Because it was hella funny how, are you talking about the part where Christ is like, yeah, I started business casual because I submitted Fortune 500, and Lux was like, never got a response. He was like, fine, I'll do my own. And it's funny because they're such good buddies now. But no, I'm not in the same boat because honestly, I actually never submitted to labels back in the day. Because back in the day, I mean, they were talking about how they were just home dubbing tapes and stuff like that. Like, and they make a good point. They were doing like runs of like 10 tapes. So like, for the most part, it was more like, it was a lot of people just being like, hey, look, man, like, can I press your album? I'm gonna sell it for like $7, but I'm a home dub it myself and I'll send you a copy. And so many artists were like, oh my God, like my music on tape, you're gonna make it for me? Of course, yeah, feel free. But I was always kind of like, well, one, I don't own these samples, but then also two, I feel like there's something not right about, yeah, I mean, you just making money off of my work without paying me for it, even if it's like only $10. But so that's where I said it was more like an ethical thing, and I wasn't like, I deserve every single penny of these $20, but you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, I feel like to me then the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, if that makes sense. I feel like I was, and maybe this is just me being too risk averse. Maybe I should have just been more like, we're having fun. In fact, I feel like I'd probably be doing all kinds of crazy stuff if I let myself just have more fun. But you know what I'm trying to say. So I never submitted, but it was because of that reason. I was like, I don't know. Maybe because you know me, I can be real business brain sometimes. And I just, I don't know, from day one, I was kind of like, I don't see the long-term vision in this. So it was me being a little goofy. But yeah, it's a video. He was doing his own thing. He made a chain reaction happen. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So, but I want to tell y'all the whole story of how I even ended up in the movie, because what ended up happening is kind of like a long story. So the dude that made it was they're like a British indie filmmaker dude, and they're super sick. But I think I first met all of my Pet Flamingo dudes at like maybe Econ 3, maybe it was before that. I forgot, but pretty much I remember like we were all hanging out in New York, and I remember Indy was telling them like, yo, Groovy is like on the up and up, like you should probably be in the movie. And they were like, we'll see if we have time, we'll see. And you know, I mean, it's just kind of funny because it was before, I think I didn't even start the free seating thing yet. I was like just about to, it was just starting. So it's like kind of funny now because I have like so many people now that are like, I found Vaporwave because of you, and I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? But my bad, I'm trying to grab a vinyl. Oh, I already have one. But yeah, so pretty much that's how I got like in touch with them. But then at some point they had to come to LA to do like to film Groove Continental. Remember the part of the movie where they're like talking to Young Bae? They had to like do stuff with Young Bae. And they were at the time like starting off their new Groove Continental tour. So because of that, for the first couple of days, they just had like a random like hotel in Chinatown. And then me and Frank were like, oh, we're gonna like help him out and like hang out with him, yada, yada, you know what I mean? So I felt so bad, but I was like, at some point they had to go interview Data Girl and Nanoshrine, but they lived in LA, and Data Girl and Nanoshrine were all the way in Orange County. And they were like, that's gonna be an expensive Uber. And I was like, I'll come pick you up. And like they were just trying to film as many people as they could as they were in town. So like, how about this? I'll come pick you up, we'll get lunch, we could do a little thing with me real quick, and then we'll go drive to Orange County, right? And he was like, perfect. So that's how I ended up in it, was because I was trying to help the film dude just get around LA for that one day. And like, I think, and there's a whole other funny story about this, but pretty much I was driving him around with him for like the day, helping him out. But the thing that's funny though, the thing that's hilarious though, is I had like Integra, you're gonna appreciate it in Sibley. I still had my 96 Integra GSR, super sick, right? Fast, it's cool, it's low, it's low. It was a nice, it's a nice car if you like cars. But of course, it's an old 90s Japanese car. It's summer in LA. The AC don't work or else the car's gonna overheat. So I got this very, not to be rude, but this very not melanated British man in my car. And I was like, hey man, we're driving it's gonna be a 2-hour drive from this part of LA to Orange County, and I can't turn the AC on. So we just got to roll down the windows and deal with the sun. And he got like the fattest sunburn, dude. I felt so bad, but at the same time, I was like, this is comedy. That you're like British, you know what I mean? For lack of better words. But pretty much I wanted him to film me at a skate park. Because, I feel like so much of like Radical Reptar and stuff, like so much of what I do is just so tied in with skating. And like online skate culture, low key. So the little clips is me at like this like really like kind of semi-famous skate park in LA. And they only took 2 clips. But the big thing is because we were right next to LAX, something about like the mic situation was all messed up. And I think that's another reason why I wasn't in it more, was because when we were filming my little section for it, he kept having like mic issues because like the radio towers from LAX were like catching interference with like his like wireless mic. So he was like, I'd be talking and it'd just be like, okay, please land right here. You know what I mean? So it was like all kind of silly like that. Because like the air tower people were trying to talk to the airplane people, and like there was like some like frequency thing getting goofed up. But so yeah. But even then, it's kind of funny. Those are like the 2 things that maybe got caught in. But anyways, so I drive them over to Orange County, and I think the next day I ended up. It was me, Frank, and Enzo, and I ended up calling him Mr. Nobody. He was like, "Can you give me a nickname?" I was like, "How about Mr. Nobody?" He's like, "That's a sick nickname." Anyways, so it was all 4 of us. And this is also kind of, I hope Frank's okay with me saying this. And like, I hope the documentary people don't think it's rude, but I ended up taking them to like, they were just looking for like, what should we do in LA? It's like our last night here, whatever, something like that. And I was like, oh, I know this like really sick like beat show. It's kind of like, it's not Vaporwave at all, but it's like very hip hop, like it's very super vapor and like all caps adjacent, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of like underground low end theory hip hop in LA is like kind of similar to Vaporwave. And that's how I kind of got into Vaporwave, because I was like, oh, it's more like this stuff, except even more goofy and like more distorted. You know what I mean? So I took them to that, and it just happened to be a night where they had like Kiefer, who's like a super mega talented LA jazz musician, just happened to be playing a set there. So it was like literally like the most perfect. It was like probably the best night of this like weekly show that was like run by like these Grammy award winning LA producers, right? So they pulled up, and it was sick, and they were listening to the beats, and they were like, I've never heard anything this swung in my life. Like, they were just like mind blown by like how, the LA hip hop scene. I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you. And, but the reason why I bring all this up is because at some point, Kiefer comes on and they start playing like live jazz, and like, they're loving it. They're like, what, dude, this is so great. And I remember at some point, I think Enzo looked at me and he was like, Groovy, I think this is some of the best music I ever heard. And I was like, hell yeah, man, I'm glad. But like, best you've ever heard. You know what I mean? So I looked at Frank and I was like, because this is a really good jazz show, but I've seen better Kiefer sets. You know, I mean, like it was just like it was a really small, intimate, just like we're just messing around on a Wednesday night. And I look at Frank and I was like, Frank, did you hear that? And he was like, yeah, Aaron, of course it's the best music I ever heard. They're making a Vaporwave documentary. And I was like, and Frank is he was joshing around, he was making jokes, but oh dude, I died laughing. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. But that being said, I don't know. The movie was super sick. So that was like, that's how I ended up in the movie. It was just because I was helping him. I was showing him around. Me and Frank were helping him, showing him around LA, helping him like get some shots done and stuff like that. It's a big deal. Shit. I know, right? Yeah, Frank got jokes sometimes. Well, actually, I mean, Frank has jokes all the time. What am I talking about? Frank is the jokester. But yeah. But yeah, Rosa says that sounds amazing. It was a really amazing night. Honestly, it's like burned into my memory how much fun we all had, just helping them out and stuff like that. I remember at some point, I think they ended up getting an argument because they were like, yeah, it's exactly Zaku. I don't think I've ever had a serious moment with Frank. Yeah, Frank be messing around. He'd be make it, and it's more like a self joke because obviously Frank makes Vaporwave, so we're all just joking around, poking fun at ourselves. But one other quick thing is that since Vaporwave is so online, I remember at some point Enzo ended up getting like really mad at the dude who made the documentary because he was like, dude, call me Enzo, don't call me by my real name. And he's like, no man, like we've been friends for like 10 years. He was like, no, I'm with my internet friends, call me Enzo. You know what I mean? it was really cute. But Rosa says, I'd be shocked over not knowing what to expect, not gonna lie. Maybe that's what happened, lol. Yeah, that's what I think what happened to Rosa is that like they just probably were like, oh, we're gonna go to like this show that Groovy said was gonna be pretty cool and just have it be like that good. They also probably were just like, yeah, to your point, Rosa, maybe like their expectations were like, oh, so medium, and when it was so high quality, they were just like, boom, like in the moment, like this is the best thing I've ever heard. Which honestly, keeping it real though, it was some pretty good music, I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty sick night. Like I think I'm more just joking around a little too much, but you know what I'm trying to say. They have great music taste, obviously. But you know what I'm trying to say. It was a fun night. It was a super fun night. But Zaku says, I don't think I've ever had a serious. Oh yeah, we already said that. I've had a couple. It took me and Frank were had to be friends for a long time before I think we could really have a serious moment. But even then, sometimes it'll be like we're having a serious moment, and like all of a sudden it's like then they didn't say like the funniest thing I ever heard. Yeah, okay. But Nova says, man, the colors you have on the vinyl are awesome. Love collecting anything I find cool related music. Oh, dude, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I'm super stoked on how Precision Pressing has been super chill about doing all the different colored vinyl and stuff. Because it's definitely been I don't know, same to you. Like I always, whenever I get a vinyl and it's like a cool color, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. It's always like a nice surprise. Especially if like the splatter comes out nice, like I don't know. I always think about like Discoholic has a really sick, what's it called? Their like Cosmic Cocktail vinyl for their Discoholics Anonymous album is like the most beautiful like color splatter I've ever seen. And I have it and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm always kind of like chasing that same high the first time I opened like the Discoholic vinyl and it was like so pretty. So yeah. I try to do the same for mine because I'm trying to like make it as special as I can. But yeah. But thank you, Nova. And Sumido says the YouTube videos say it all. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Franks definitely do. And Nova says not the government name. I know. Yeah. It was really funny. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can say about the movie. I don't know. It was just really cool. I mean, I don't know, for being in it because I've been into Vaporwave since I was like. Since like I was in college, like my freshman year of college, I've been like really following it and like really kind of been in the scene. I took like a little small break, but I've always like been in it. So it's really wild to I don't know, like it's like like I don't know, it's like to be involved with something and then like to even like not even less about even being in it, but even seeing myself like in all these like oh my God, this was such an important event in the scene, like see me in the chat or like see me in the photos and stuff like that. I was like, oh wow, yeah. It's like it was a really weird to be like, I really am a part of this thing in like multiple places. Like you could see me in the history of it from like a long time. So much so that I lost all the weight. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Rosa says, oh yeah, those colors are amazing. Yeah, Rosa knows about the Discoholic vinyl. It's so pretty. But Tiara, dude, bro, what are you doing? Hey, thanks for stopping by. We're just talking about Nobody Here. Did you watch the documentary, Tiara? The premiered yesterday? Did you see it? Just simply a day when I were there, like messing around in the chat. But Rosa says, I like a good space color scheme. It works well in that swirl style. Yeah, no, definitely it does. I 100% agree. And Tiara says, no, I haven't seen the Nobody Here documentary, but Van Paul, how do you say it? Van Paul Game. I've always read it. I've never said it out loud. But Van Paul Game said he was in it too. Sick, yeah. Yeah, low-key, like a lot of people were in it. Even just like, you know, and like little like bits and pieces. You know what I mean? Like lots of the people were in it. And what's it called? And Tiara says, it's cool to be a part of the fabric of a true subculture. You earned it. Congrats. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I've been chilling this shit. You know, I've just been chilling. Hanging out. Trying my best to make music and be cool, I guess. I don't know. We're not even trying to be cool. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. Now I think about yeah. It wasn't like something I tried to do, if that makes sense. But Pogum? Oh, okay, my bad. Well, I mean, not my bad. You know what I'm trying to say. That's sick, dude. But yeah, thank you for the kind words, Tiara. It does mean a lot, though, for real. That you said that. Thank you, dude. Nova, Nova, thank you so much, dude. Oh, Pancorn, dude, let's go. Hell yeah. Dude, Nova, you are too kind. Thank you so much, Nova. Oh my God, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, thank you so much for stopping by, Nova, and just being awesome. Rosa says, what's your opinion on liquid-filled vinyls? I heard people were mixed on those. I've actually never owned one. Does anyone actually own any liquid-filled vinyls? I'd be kind of sketched out, I think. Because I'm like, what if it ever opens? And I got a bunch of juice all over my record player. But yeah, I've never owned one. But I'd be stoked to try one. And I wonder if it affects like the quality of the vinyl. Because there's another thing too, whenever you like I've noticed with the picture disc I do for the Monster Kingdom, because if they stick an image in there, the vinyl gets real thick. Gets super thick. So I assume they have to do the same for liquid filled, right? And Skyr says Fruit Gushers vinyl. Yeah. Yeah, Nova, since you mentioned earlier that you have you like collecting a lot of music stuff, do you have any liquid filled vinyl while you're here? It's Skyr, Fruit Gushers vinyl, it's comedy. Yeah, it'll look like candy, dude. But as somebody else says, I'd be scared to play it. Definitely a collector's item. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably a horrible collector because even when I buy collector stuff, I'm like, well, I want to play it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what's the point of collecting it if I can't use it? Yeah. But I like mine. I like my collector's items seasoned. I like them well seasoned. That's the thing. Oh no, I forgot that. That's what I get. I was having too much fun and I forgot to check to print out the shipping label. Now I gotta reopen this. And Zaku says gimmick-filled vinyl. Lamau, yeah. Yeah, but I think that's the thing. As much as it oh my god, it is gimmicky. I do think like music, I think you kind of have to do stuff like that just because, I don't know, try to make the music more special than it already is, like give people a reason to get into it. I don't know. So we kind of have to, I mean, I hate to admit it, we kind of have to compete with the convenience of Spotify. So it's like, what can we do to make it worth it? And plus, like, gimmicks, honestly, like, if you think about it, I don't know, Yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. I'm going on a whole tangent right now, but like the Nintendo Wii was like a gimmick if you think about it. Like Nintendo, every console they release is like a gimmick. And it's kind of, you know, stay with me here, but I mean that's what makes every console that they release like special, if that makes sense, is because of the fact each console has its own unique gimmick. So yeah. So as gimmicks, as much as they like suck sometimes I feel like they do actually really make something special. So I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. I think it's a balance. But Digley says the liquid dries out in the vinyl, but it takes a month to dry out. Oh, I didn't know that, Digley. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd be pissed. You know what I mean? Get liquid filled vinyl, and then all of a sudden it's got like an empty shell of a vinyl because all the liquid evaporated. Well, thanks for letting me know, Digley, because now I'm probably not going to get a liquid filled vinyl. I would be mad, dude. But Nova says, I figured there was more people than gifts last time, and I wanted to hit the goal you reserve. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Man, you're so nice, dude. Thank you, Nova. I appreciate it. But you deserve it, brother. The vibes are up, and I like the chill atmosphere. Oh, dude, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, that's what I don't know. That's what I've been trying to do with the streams, is just, you know, keep it chill. We're all just hanging out, talking about a bunch of stuff, just talking about whatever, hanging out. You know what I mean? I'm glad it's a chill vibe, dude. And I'm cool. Yeah, I don't know. You can see we have a cool community of people. We all just be hanging out all the time. We're all familiar with one another. We're all like, hey, what's up? So I don't know. It's a good time. Thank you, Nova. But Azaku, no, you don't. But Nova says, oh, Nova doesn't have any liquid filled vinyl, and honestly, I've barely seen any. And yeah, Nova, I agree. It defeats the point of the gimmick if the liquid dries out. But Rosa says, that's fair. I heard it dries out too, so I'm not against the idea as long as there's options over what I heard. Gimmicky items are fun as long as it's usable as intended too. Yeah, I think I'm on the same boat as Rose's. Like, I think if the gimmick has an actual like usable purpose, then I'm like all for it. And Zaku said, who? Zaku said, MFer out here crowding pressing plants with straight up ass. Who's you talk about everyone who's getting liquid filled vinyls? Because yeah, there is a limited supply of pressing plants. This is true. It's just a funny crowding pressing plants with straight up ass. That's just a funny sentence. But Digley says, yeah, it ruins the purpose. It's a cool gimmick for the moment. Yeah, okay, yeah, we all agree. But Dark Ray, hey, good to see you. How you been, dude? How you been? But love the t-shirt. I have the green one. Hey, dude, thank you. Yeah. So I still have a couple left over from Crystal, dude. And what's it called? I actually lost enough weight where I could fit like some of the leftover ones. So I was like, oh, sick. Yeah, thanks for having the green one. Yeah, the green one's super sick too. I like low-key tie-dyed a bunch of them. They did pretty good in the tie-dye. Now I have like a bunch of like tie-dye with the pink logo and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Darker. How you been? Zaku laughing, horrible. Yeah, that's all I can think about the documentary. I also went ahead and I bought a little cassette tape of it. And I got my download now, so we're all hanging out. Good old time. Oh, dang, that came out horrible. Oh, there's so much dust. And Nova asks, how long do you think you'll have vinyl available before they go out of stock? Which vinyl? Because Monster Tape Zero, we have 110 left. I always try to keep it in stock. I have to like do another re-up on Monster Tape Zero vinyl. But Destroy All Monsters, the new one, I only have 3 left. And that one, I probably won't restock those until, what's it called? A while. Because I'm gonna wait till Monster Tape 1 comes out, and I'll probably try to do like a little bundle once Monster Tape 1 comes out and I see how it performs. But yeah, so it depends on which vinyl you want, but pretty much I'm gonna try to stay in stock of Monster Tape Zero, Groovy the Galaxy, and Radical Reptar. Yeah, thanks for asking, dude. I appreciate it, Nova. Oh my god. There's so much dust on the thing that they kept messing up the print. And Cherry Cola says, oh goodness, I wasn't looking. Thank you, Nova. Hey. Yeah, thanks for keeping an eye on that too, Cherry Cola. And Nova says, thanks for the information because I want to get them all, but all at the same time. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, so if you wanted to grab one, I would say The Straw Monsters one, I've been selling like one a week. So, not to like rush you, but keeping it real. I have like 3 left. But all the other ones, yeah, you can take your time. All the other ones I keep in stock. So yeah. But Nova's the staying groovy. Hey, thank you, dude. Hell yeah. Over here, staying groovy. Oh, that's cool. They added a new logo. But cool. Yeah, other than that, now we can get it into. Oh. Now we can get into what all the days it is today. Honestly, I don't know. I hope y'all like this too, because I kind of like looking at what day it is today. I didn't think I'd have this much fun. Today is the 21st. So it is. It's Big Word Day. What's the biggest word that I know? Does anyone know any cool big words? Anyone got a good vocabulary? I'm always impressed by like rappers. They always like know some crazy words. They know the most random big words. Cherry Cola said, "Nope, I don't know any big words." I feel it. Yeah, I'm blanking on my big words. I don't know, dude. I think we'll have to skip Big Word Day because I don't know any big words either. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the. I don't know a big word. Nah, I'm embarrassed. Yeah, Nova, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's true. That's one of them. And somebody else says, "Nah, I don't know any big words either." Zaku says, "Gotta make him fear you before you make him feel you. So everybody buy my shit, I'm gonna come kill you." Hey, hell yeah, rapping. Zaku with the bars, dude. And Rosa says, "I don't know any big words. It's a good day." Yeah, I know, right? And Skyr came through. Hippopota monstrous quipedalophobia, the phobia of long words. Yeah, I mean, I might have it because that was kind of scary. Skyr, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. People with this phobia, I know, right? They're just like freaking out. Ah! Oh, I forgot. Nova, we also have a friend. We have Jermaine right here. It's a plant that we've been raising together on stream. And Jermaine, I always show him off because Jermaine's always growing. I gotta make a time lapse one of these days, but yeah. We got Jermaine, I think, like late November. So we've had them. How old is Jermaine now? Like 5 months old? So yeah, but it grew into this gigantic money tree. But yeah, Jermaine's doing good. I'm probably gonna water them on Thursday. I always water them on Thursdays. Like a whole forest. But Digley says, "I'm blanking on words." Yeah, same, dude. Healthy boy, yeah. Yeah, this is honestly the most I've ever like grow a plant. It's so wild. Yeah, nobody that boy looks healthy. Yeah, water them every Thursday, and yeah, they be hanging out, dude. They be hanging out. Yeah, let me gotta grab a New Game Plus CD. Got the Kaiju sticker for a 5+ charisma buff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need to put like a bunch more stickers on the pot. But I only put one on because I was like kind of afraid it wasn't gonna like, sometimes stickers they need like the right surface or else they'll like kind of peel off. Thankfully, like that pot is like pretty good. Rosa says Jermaine also shares the same name as Jake from Adventure Time's brother. I've been getting. Oh man, I was probably yelling this whole time. I'm sorry, but I have my noise canceling on. Every time I have my noise canceling on, I notice I'm just like screaming. But yeah, like I was getting random Adventure Time clips on my shorts. No, I read it okay, but that's cool. I didn't know Jake from Adventure Time had a brother. I'm lacking on my Adventure Time lore. That's sick. There's a lot of good Jermaines out there. But sick. Yeah, what else we got? It's also that's wild. Nova says, I love Adventure Time. It's so funny. That was the first thought, Roses. Yeah. Yeah, Nova's an Adventure Time fan. Yeah, we got a bunch of Adventure Time fans. I think Simply Dale's also a big Adventure Time fan. I don't want to say big, but I don't know. There's been a couple times where we were like, yo, Adventure Time, let's go. Yeah, I guess it's also National Bulldog Day. Does anyone have a bulldog? Like a French bulldog with like, you know, where their faces are all smushed up? The reason why I laughed was because I actually saw one today. Like I went to go on a little walk and like, you know, one of my neighbors had a bulldog and I was like, oh wow, it's a bulldog. But what's kind of sad though is because like people wanted to keep bulldogs purebred, they like have like always have breathing problems, so they always like breathe kind of funny. Not even funny, it's just like so like the bulldog, I was just like, oh my god. When I saw it, I was like, that's so cute, but also like, bro, you good? You know what I mean? It's kind of sad, but it's also kind of like, oh. I ran out of those stickers. I'll give him these then. And Rosa says, oh nice, lol, he's underrated. Hey. And Zaku says, wait, how do they breathe again? I think it's because oh, like you want to make the noise? Like, yeah, because they like, their noses are all smushed up for some reason, so they like try to breathe through their nose, but it's like always sounds like they're like snorting. But yeah. But Simply Dale says, oh yee, I'll watch when it's on. I've definitely missed bits, but down to catch up. For Adventure Time, yeah. And Nova says, I love quoting things for Adventure Time. People look at me like I'm crazy. Nah, dude, Adventure Time does have a lot of quotable moments. There's a lot of times. What's your favorite like Adventure Times quote, Nova? I remember there was one time we were talking about like I was like, oh, I should put a bacon in the pancakes, and there was like a segment like making bacon pancakes. Because I was trying to buy. Also, I did go to the store and try to buy turkey bacon, and yeah, they didn't have turkey bacon at my Sam's Club, and I was like, dang, what is this big pork propaganda where I can't buy turkey bacon at the Sam's Club? Rosa says, yeah, I feel bad for the bulldogs. I heard they recently made a mixed breed of a pug, I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel super bad for them too. And Nova says, your constant harassment of the female gender makes me sick. I think that's a quote. That's super sick. Hell yeah. Honestly though, same. Honestly though, same. And Simply Dale says, damn. Yeah. I'm keeping it real though, same. You just like me for real. But yeah, so shout out to Bulldogs. It's also National Chickpea Day. I gotta buy more chickpeas. Do y'all like chickpeas? Y'all ever cook with chickpeas? Chickpeas are kind of underrated, dude. They're like great source of fiber and protein. And yeah, I love throwing chickpeas and everything. Yeah, I make them in the air fryer. I just season them with like olive oil and like, I don't need turmeric, but like oregano, I don't know. If anyone wants a chickpea recipe, let me know, because I'd be making some dank chickpeas in the air fryer. You just throw them into like whatever dish, and it's like, dude, I have like so much fiber and protein. And Nova says, it's Jake talking to Ice King when he's tied up in Marceline's house. Oh, sick, hell yeah. I mean, honestly though, yeah, Ice King's kind of be wildin'. I might have seen that episode. I probably just don't remember that quote then. But Rosa says, there's been a recent spin-offs of Adventure Time exploring the future and gave character arcs to characters. It's cool to see it back. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah, it's cool to see that, like, you know, Adventure Time is like, I don't know, especially like Pendleton more to, you know, they be out there living their best life and stuff. It's cool to see that. You know, I agree, Roses, is what I'm trying to say. But Roy, yo, what's up, Roy? Groovy Kaiju, hell yeah. Dude, good to see you. How you doing? How you feeling? Bro, VTech by me is so good. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, me and Tup. Dude, thanks for stopping by, Roy. It's good to see. How's your Tuesday going, dude? Thanks for popping through and being cool, man. How you feeling? Dale says hummus. Yeah, for chickpeas. Honestly, I love hummus, but low-key, I kind of get over it. Like, I wish I could eat more of it. Like, because whenever you buy hummus, you can't get like a little bit. You have to buy like a whole tub. And honestly, I want hummus like maybe once a week tops, or else it starts to be like, makes my mouth feel kind of weird. That makes sense. And Rosa says, I love chickpeas. My sister uses them and air fries them too. Yeah. I've tried eating chickpeas as like an air fryer snack, and like everyone's like, oh my God, you just pop them in. They're such a good, I don't know. Because your fingers get all oily. I don't believe the chickpeas is a snack propaganda, but I do think they're great to add to like a pasta dish or anything really. Burrito. Yeah. But Nova says, Distant Lands and Fiona and Cake are pretty good too. Any expansion of the universe is welcome. Yeah, the Adventure Time universe is like just such good world building, dude. I 100% agree. I love seeing like new Adventure Time lore stuff. Even though I don't follow it super closely, I'm always like, oh hell yeah. I'm glad they're still doing new cool things. Digley says, I never tried chickpeas. You should. Like a lot of times they'll be in like a lot of like Middle Eastern dishes. And like technically if you've had hummus, Digley, you've had chickpeas because hummus is just like ground up chickpeas. So yeah. But Roy says, good bro. Glad to hear you're doing good. Currently in New Zealand, bro. Oh, that's sick, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, I've never been in New Zealand, but it seems like super dope. There's someone I follow, because I did like a remix of their songs on SoundCloud a long time ago. It's in New Zealand. And we still follow each other on Instagram. And she's super rad. Yeah, New Zealand's super dope, dude. I hope you're out there chilling, having a good old time. Yeah, what's your New Zealand review? Or did you like grow up out there, or are you just like visiting right now? Nova says Pendleton Ward is a goat. Yeah. Did you see that one clip, Nova, of Pendleton Ward? Like they're doing like live art at like some backyard in LA while like a bunch of DJs are playing. I was like, dude, I want to be at that party. Could you imagine being at like a backyard party and Pendleton Ward's just like doing live art while someone's DJing? That would go so hard. And Nova says, yes, that was awesome. What a trip it would be. I know, right? Yeah, that'd be so sick. And Rosa says, add chicken seasoning to chickpeas with an air frying. Has some seasoning. My sister uses it on hers. It's more breaded though with cornstarch, so the flavor can stick. Oh, that's smart, Roses. Yeah. Tell your sister I said thank you for the pro tip, or thank you for sharing your sister's pro tip. So I'll have to try that out. And yeah, I love chicken seasoning. In fact, Zaku's vegan, so I remember one time I ended up giving him just chicken, like a vegan chicken seasoning, and he was like, "Bro, this shit is so good." He was like, I just wanna, I don't know, I don't want to put words in, but yeah. And Roy says, I'm from Malaysia, but I moved to New Zealand since I was 12 years old. Okay, sick. Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, if it's not too wild to ask, but do you like New Zealand? Is it a good vibe? And Zaku says, yeah, I gotta get more of that shit, yeah. Yeah, I think they sell it in stores now, too. And yeah, Roy, actually the thing that I gave Zaku was chicken salt. That's the exact thing that I was referring to, yeah. That chicken seasoning, because it is vegan chicken seasoning. Roy says, hell yeah, dude. Oh, Austin!
New merch order from Austin.
Thank you, Austin. If you're watching, let me know. I'll pack it right now. And Roy says, I love it here, dude. Okay, sick. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I want to visit. I heard it's like super pretty. I heard it can be expensive though. Because like, you know, I know like Gabe Newell lives out there. So like a lot of people like end up like retiring out there. But still, like, it looks so pretty. It just seems like a cool vibe. And Solideo says, oh, no, I'm sorry, Nova. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nova. Yeah, my bad. You could have just played it off and been like, oh, that's not me. Okay, I'll print it out right now, Nova. I'll pack it for you right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I coded a whole thing where it'll like just take the Shopify order and just be like, hey, first name only. I'm sorry. I gotta figure that out, how to be like, maybe I won't show the name. I'm sorry. Oh, you got the vinyl. Okay, sick. Well, sick. Now there's only 2 left. Hey, thank you, Nova. Appreciate it, dude. We'll pack it for you right now. And to prove it, I'll show you there's only 3 left. Because this is the... Wait, no, this is the wrong box. So inside, this is all we have left. And, what's it called? Oh, Roy says the car culture here is good, so good. D1 NZ is so fun to watch. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, I love car culture, dude. I need to go to more car shows and stuff. I know there's like a thing out here called like Gearhead Society in Arizona, and like oh, actually, no, okay, yeah, I was right. I only have 4 left. All right, Nova. So just to prove to you, I wasn't joshing, but not that I have to, but you know what I'm trying to say. Here are the four last ones of the first ever pressing of this. You can see all 4, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to drop them, but yeah. But so you got 1. That was only 3 left. Let me make sure you get a good one. I mean, they're all good, but make sure it's give you a super good one. I know sometimes people are like, no, the jacket. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be yours, Nova. This will be yours. Thank you, dude. But Nova says, you're totally fine. I have my name on stream and whatnot. I put my real name for sake formalities. Okay, yeah. Formalness. Yeah, okay, no worries. Okay, sick. I'm glad. Because I don't want anyone to be like, dude, no, Groovy, why? No, everyone's gonna know. Yeah, I'll have to figure out something. Car culture here is so good. Oh yeah, Rosa says, I was referring to chicken salt, but I forgot chicken seasoning is actually something else, lol. Yeah, there's like chicken bouillon, I think, Roses. But yeah, I had a feeling you were talking about chicken salt, because that's like the go-to chicken seasoning. Yeah, we're all on the same page. We all know about the good stuff. Heck yeah. But what am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh god, I'm trying to grab. Oh my god. Ah. I'm all over the place. But Roy says D1NZ is like D1 GP in New Zealand. Okay, sick. You'll have to check it out. Heck yeah, Roy. Thanks for the update. Or like, let me know about that. I didn't know New Zealand had their own version of that. But Digley says, are the new Game Plus CDs sold out? I missed the first wave. Oh, no, we still have some. Like, there's a bunch right here. The thing about CDs, Digley, is I can make them super easy. Like, I can get like, honestly, even if they like sell out, I can get more made in like a week. So like, whenever I sell the last one, I usually just make a new order. So yeah, they're always in stock. But yeah, I literally have a box right there if you want to grab one. But no rush though, because yeah, I can make them whenever. There's only like vinyl and tapes that are like kind of tough. Because vinyl takes 2 months to get made, and tapes take about like a month and a half. So those actually sell out. And no, with the Radical Reptar. Yo, Pancorn, since you just joined, Nova gave you a gifted sub. So yeah, shouts out to Nova, Pancorn, because you got a gifted sub from Nova. How you doing, dude? How's your Tuesday? But yeah, I just signed it for you. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I have to move the camera a little bit. Yeah. But Roy says, bro, I love my 2000s Fast and Furious vibe cars. Yeah, dude, same. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. They have. Sometimes I'll go back and look at like Fast and Furious cars. Like, I think I've seen the Subaru that Paul Walker used to drive, because like in LA they had Universal Studios tour, and they still have like Paul Walker's Subaru like part of like some little tour you can see. And it's super sick. Yeah, Nova, and I'm gonna give you a ton of stickers too. Oh, and you're in the Kaiju Club, so yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta give you. Oh yeah. But Zaku says, wait, do I have Straw Monsters? Zaku, I don't know if you do. I forgot if I made this after I moved or before. It was after I moved, so I don't think you do, Zaku. My bad. Yeah, because since I moved out here, I have a homie that I let them have the, you know, because I always have like a homie that I'm like, here's a test pressing, it's like, let me know if it sounds good. So you were my homie in LA, but I couldn't ship you a test pressing, I'm sorry. I don't want to get messed up in transit. Let me print this. But yeah, but I mean, I don't know, whenever we finally get you out here to like do a show together, I'll give you one. Because like, keeping it real, I have those 3 that are left, but I think Super Hideo might remember, but the first like box I opened, like the first top 5 kind of had like a messed up jacket. And as long as you don't mind having one of those, I have them like in my personal collection, I could just give you one, Zaku. But I would feel bad selling it just because anyone's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Not that anyone's like that. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, Zaku. But Roy says, something about them and the music just hits so bad. No, I feel you, Roy. I 100% feel you on that. Yeah, I'm writing you a quick note, Nova. By the stream. All the... Oh my god, it's spelled being as a being. Sick. Let me catch up. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. No, I'm just laughing, thinking back about your buddy who was like, not my real name. Haha. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, honestly, everyone's. And the thing that made it even more funny, Nova, keeping it real, is that when that was going on, they're having that argument, we were all like, you know, they had like a hotel pool. We were all like hanging out by the pool. So it was like a grown British man being like just swimming, like, don't use my real name. You know what I mean? It was just like a really like funny moment. It was like, it felt like a fever dream almost. You know what I mean? So it was extra funny. But yeah, I love all of my Pokemon dudes. They're so awesome. I'm sorry if you watch this, you're like, Groovy, how dare you say? I'm sorry. I love you guys, I swear. But Nova says, I just found a 6-hour-long D1NZ video. That stuff looks pretty intense. Hey, Roy, heck yeah. Yeah, I have to look into it too after I rewatch the model, check it out. But Pancorn says, awesome. Saying thanks to Nova for the gifted sub. But Pancorn says, pretty good. I had to do some organizing because I'm thinking about university. I have to go through some boxes I haven't unpacked yet to find my diploma. I feel you on that. Yeah, dude. Honestly, get a frame for it and just hang it up. Because I forget. Otherwise, I'll lose it. I lost my high school diploma once. So I was like, you know, for my college degree, let me just frame it so I don't ever lose. So it's always on the wall. So I know where to go find it. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Nova says, I literally haven't put a single sticker on anything because I just want to keep it new. Oh, is it okay if I give you stickers then, Nova? I'm gonna load this up for you, but let me know if you're like, no, please don't actually give me stickers. But I don't know what else I could give you, keeping it real, other than stickers, to be nice. But Zaku says, now some people are absolutely like that. I get you. Yeah, I get you. But oh, word, I don't mind a bent jacket. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't mind either. Like, I've dead ass like gone to Amoeba and bought like a jacket that was like, and I was like, yeah, dude. You know what I mean? But Noah says, I'll take all the stickers I can get. Sick. Heck yeah. And also, let me know when you have time to schedule. Yeah, Zaku, I got you. I think, oh, I forgot to mention this. I forgot to ask. I should ask Kimberly. Yeah. I'll ask her. I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. But yeah, this week I'm onboarding the assistant, and I forgot to mention it, but they are already so awesome. It's been so wild to be like working, and I look and I'm like, wow, all these things are done. I don't have to do them. This is crazy. You know what I mean? But so yeah, so probably next week, just because this week I'm like trying to like really like make sure I'm available for them. In fact, I should check my phone right now. I told them I keep an eye on my phone even when I'm streaming. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing yet. But yeah, next week I should be free. But I don't know. If you don't mind, Zaku, when you're off of work, can you text me and be like, yo, when are you free so we can call? I'll give you. Yeah, Nova, and I saw you said I'll take all the extra stickers I can get. Cool, I'm about to throw in so many. It'll give me a reason to actually put some of the stuff because I have so many ample extras. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad, Nova. I'm stoked to have my stickers on your stuff, dude. Heck yeah. And Zaku said they're busy this week too, so okay, cool. We'll line up then. We'll be chilling. I'm gonna give you a gang of stickers. Oh, no, I got you. Nova, do you want some fridge magnets? Like I can give you a fridge magnet. That'll probably. I think I've talked to Zaku before, and Zaku was like, "Yeah, fridge magnet wouldn't mess up the vinyl." So. Give you one of these. Give you one of these. And then you're in the Kaiju Club, so you're getting all these. And then I'll give you a fridge magnet of the album. You say fridge magnet? Yes, indeed, sir. I would love that. Sick. I'll get you this fridge magnet then. And And then there we go. And Zaku says, cool. Oh yeah, turn. Oh, I'm off of work at 7:30, so I'll text you then. Sick. Sounds good, Zaku. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. And Nova says, you said, yeah. So here's everything I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be inside the vinyl. So like I'll slip it inside the jacket. But yeah, you can't really see it that well, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah. And Rosa says, thoughts on papaya, one of my favorite fruits. Honestly, Roses, I don't think I've had much papaya. Am I sleeping? Am I sleeping on papaya? I like mangoes. Is that like similar? I don't think I've ever had a papaya anything. That's why Torch2424 is the GOAT. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, you're the GOAT too, man. You like joined and supported so much today already. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so it's gonna be, oh, D, let's go.
New merch order from D.
If you're watching D, let me know. I'll pack it right now, just like I'm doing for Nova. But yeah, thank you, Nova. I'll put this inside a vinyl mailer. Xeno Dragon W stream. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. How you doing? How's your Tuesday, Xeno? And but yeah, Rosa, what are your thoughts on papaya? Oh, you said it's one of your favorite foods, so you said. But let me know if I'm sleeping on papaya. And Rosa says, I don't know how to describe it, honestly, but it's not like mango. Maybe I'll have to, future me when I watch the VOD, go buy a papaya. I'm down. Life is too short to not be trying all the fruits on the earth. You know what I mean? And, oh, Diggly, you just bought the new Game Plus CD? Okay, well, sick. Thank you, Diggly. I appreciate it, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, let me finish packing this for Nova, and I got you right now, Diggly. Dude, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Heck yeah, dude. I'll also give you a bunch of stickers too, Diggly. Do you want a fridge magnet, Diggly? Because I have like a couple left. I'll throw one in for you. Stickers and fridge magnet. I'm sorry, my brain. And Rosa says papaya is sweet and nice with lime or lemon. Sick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Future me when I rewatch the VOD. Go buy papaya and buy some limes or lemons. And Digley says slowly adding to the collection. Sick, dude. Yeah, one of these days I don't know. I still want to. I haven't set it up yet, but I know how to do it now. I still want to show you all my whole music collection because I have like so many CDs myself. Because like, I don't know, I have a pretty fat music collection. Because every once in a while, like look at it, I'm like, I do own a lot of music stuff. I am definitely practicing what I preach. But Digby says that would be dope. Nice decoration. Sick. All right, yeah, I'll throw in a fridge magnet for you too. Hey. Rosa says it's also a bit stinky, papaya, but once you move past it, it's amazing. But it can get better if it's unripe too. Okay, sick. Yeah, maybe I don't know. What I'll do sometimes is I'll just like go find like keep it real. Ever want to buy a fruit I've never bought before? I'll find a like an older woman that's there and be like, hey, can you help me pick up a papaya or something? And you're like, yeah, of course. So yeah. But Nova says, what is the artist you've been listening to the most of currently? Oh, that's a great question. Thankfully I just hired my first help for Groovy Kaiju, and they got me into this band called Foxtails. They're like a Midwest emo screamo band. So probably them. It's like Foxtails. It's like kind of way different than you'd expect me to listen to, I think. But yeah. But that's what I've been listening to the most lately, just because I've been trying to like, I don't know, just get some new music. But Zeno says, gotta buy your CD, been seeing it all over Instagram. Hey dude, well, I'm glad, I hope you don't mind seeing it. But thank you so much. Yeah, I'd be super stoked to sign and ship it over to you. That's what we're doing right now, shipping out a bunch of orders for folks. So yeah, feel free, and dude, I'd be super stoked, but no pressure. I'm chilling, just hanging out. But I'm glad to hear you want to grab it, dude. I really appreciate it, Zeno. Heck yeah. And what's it called? Subadale says, actually smart, they got that sacred knowledge. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the older woman, the store, yeah. They really do, dude. But you just have to be like comfortable like asking them that. But I don't mind, I'd talk to anybody. I'm like, yo, what's up? How's your day going? And Perry Devin, my space dandy goat. Hey, what's up, dude? I'm honored to be the space dandy goat. That's a classic, man. How you been? How you doing? How's your Tuesday? Well, I guess we'll do this side. Yeah, I'm putting some cardboard spacer inside the mailer for you, Nova, so it's extra safe. Here's your vinyl. Wee. Woohoo! I gotta put one more piece of cardboard in here for you. But other than that, super hyped to pack Digley's order too. Oh yeah, oh wait. But what else is going on? It is also what? It's so this is, I'm sorry, this is wild, but oh what? Yeah, no, but actually that's them. Yeah, you did find them. Foxtails is every window in Alcatraz has a true view of San Francisco. That's a song that I do like. And to be honest, it took them a while to grow on me. Like I had to listen to them like 2 or 3 times to be like, I get it. But yeah, so you know, be warned, it might take a while for them to grow on you if you check them out. But yeah, that's the band I've been listening to a lot lately. That's them. Thanks for looking them up, dude. That's sick. I'm gonna cut this too, a little shorter. But super random what I just saw, but it's also a National Pet CBD Day. So if you got a pet that's taking CBD, it's their day today. Which is super random. Yeah, I've never given my cats CBD, nor do I plan on it. But yeah, what's also wild too is it's kind of silly. Only one of my cats reacts to catnip. Like one of them goes crazy, and it's like the more chill one that reacts to catnip. The other cat, like the one that's like more rambunctious, like it doesn't understand catnip. But the one that's like more chill is like, yo, catnip though. And Digley says, "I got you, Digley." Thank you for the reminder, Digley. And Rampage says, "God dumb question. Do music stores accept naked CDs? Found a booklet of my brother's old CDs. I think they might actually, Rampage. Maybe. I think I'll go up to one and check. But it depends on the music store. I think you might have a better chance at like a thrift store, Rampage. But I doubt they'll like, give you money for it. I think they'll more be like, oh, this is like donations only. But yeah, if you're just trying to give them away, I think you probably have a good shot. But yeah, I doubt. I don't know. Music store might give you like $1 per CD or something if you're lucky. Oh. And Rosa says, we recently got a catnip toy. My kitty went insane for it. He never went that far. Yeah. Yeah, I like watching, cats can go pretty wild on catnip. Just gotta find they're a fish shaped with a tin. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I try to get my cats catnip toys, but I don't know, sometimes they get a little too wild. I mean, like them like spreading all over the house, trying to like lay in it and stuff. Oh, I almost goofed. Just got to put your packing slip in there, Nova. There we go. And Rampage says, cool, I just wanted them to go to someone who likes them. Okay, sick, yeah. Yeah, I think your best bet is probably like a Goodwill then, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or keeping it real, Rampage. You could just sell them on eBay yourself. And just sell them as like a bulk lot of CDs. For like $10 or something. If you have like if you don't mind shipping stuff out. Sick. All right, now we got it all packed up for you. Just gotta print out the shipping label and we're good to go. Let me weigh it. Hey, we were just talking about VTech too. But it's also National Tea Day. We were talking about tea last time. Yeah, Skyra, I remember saying like, dog, you gotta get on that loose leaf game. Yeah, you haven't drank some tea today. Today might be the day to drink some tea, dude. But Nova says, I will listen to bounce from heavy metal. Oh, I will listen and bounce from heavy metal to EDM to orchestral type music. I listen to just about anything, but enjoying a connection through art that others are proud of or willing to share is the main thing. I feel you on that, Nova. 100%. I was actually like, we talk to friends about that all the time that also make music. I was like, I feel like the music isn't just the notes. I feel like there's like there's so much more beyond just like, this music sounds like this. Like there's like community to it. There's like, what's it called? Like to your point, there's like a story, there's a connection to it. I think there's like so much to music beyond just like, oh, I like this song because it has a cool bass line. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, I like this song because it's metal. You know what I mean? So yeah, I 1 billion% feel you on that, Nova. I feel like it's a lot of the way I approach my music and everything I'm doing around it is with that like exact idea in mind. And real quick, Rosa says, I'm going turbo bananas this summer as my favorite part of the beginning. I think it says I'm going turbo by the end of this summer because like they're gonna put a turbo in the car. But turbo bananas, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to pretend like that's what it actually says, Roses, because that's actually pretty sick. I love that. But yeah, Nova, here it is. Here's your order. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna drop it off at the post office for you tomorrow, dude. All right, let's get started on Diggly next. Thank you, Nova. Silly thought it was the same thing. But real quick, Zeno says, what's your favorite anime? Low-key started watching Soul Leveling. What's funny, Zeno, is I did watch Soul Leveling too, but my buddy wanted me to watch the last episode with him, so he was like, how about this? We'll just watch the 2 recap episodes, then we'll watch everything in between, and then we'll watch the last episode. So I watched Soul Leveling, but like in the like I sped run it. But what's it called? I like Soul Leveling. I feel like it is like very much like they were like, let's just make like a power fantasy anime, and like that's what it is. You know what I mean? But anyways, but yeah, I like Soul Leveling though. I'm stoked for more of it. But my favorite anime of all time, I feel like I probably said a different answer a couple times, but favorite anime of all time is Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer, but I always like recommend Space Dandy people because I feel like people missed out on how good Space Dandy was when it first dropped. But what about you, Zeno? What's your favorite anime? And Nova says, thanks a ton for packing up the order, brother. It's nice to see the process live. Yeah, of course, dude. Thank you for the support and grabbing it. I really, really appreciate it, dude. Heck yeah. They're packing up Digglies. But Simidale says, wait, that's not what it says. No. Yeah, Simidale, it's low-key, I sampled like a news clip of like a girl race crew, like a street racing crew. It was like all women. And she's talking about like the upgrade she's gonna make to her car, and she's gonna put a turbo in her car. So she says, I'm going turbo by the end of this summer. Cause like they're like interviewing her like, what's your next big modification you're gonna make? And she says, I'm gonna go turbo by the end of the summer. But she does say it super fast and with like the EQ on it where you know what I mean? You can't hear the bye that well. So yeah. But I love I'm going turbo bananas by this summer. Honestly though, turbo bananas, why not? And I guess it just ended, but Yarg says probably one of my favorite songs of yours. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a sick Tuesday, dude. And Nova says, Zeno, how is Soul Leveling? Been having a friend of mine trying to tell me I should watch it. I mean, I know you asked Zeno, but I think it's worth it. It's like a fun thing to watch with a friend for sure. So that's actually exactly what I did. Is I watched it with a homie. And oh yeah, Diggly, it's cool to see how much you put together. Yep. Thank you so much, Diggly. And this is yours. This is gonna be yours. I'm packing it right now. I'm about to throw in a bunch of stickers for you. It'll be inside the CD though. So like when you get the CD, make sure you open it to see all the goodies I'm giving you right now. And a fridge magnet. Okay, boom. Gotta put in one of these. I'll put in 2 of these. Theoretical Reptar. Bunch of the mini stickers. Wee. Wee. Put that in there. Give you one of these. Give you 2 of these. Okay, I think that's all right. Digla, I put as much as I put as many as I could, and I think just so it doesn't have issues closing. But you're getting all these stickers, and there's a fridge magnet in there at the bottom. So yeah, thank you, Digla. I appreciate you, dude. Can I fit any more? Let me check. Because the fridge magnet's a little thicker. Now I put them inside the CD so they don't bend. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's literally as many as I can fit, and it still closes. So yeah. But Simidio says, got it. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Turbo Bananas do. It could be Turbo Bananas because that's. I'm not even saying that to just be agreeable. That's actually kind of funny. And it kind of fits the whole like, I don't know, nerdy theme. I like that. But Digley says it's cool to see how much care and love is put into each package. Thank you, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, I try my best because I don't know. The way I see it, dude, is like, I don't know. I don't know. The support just means a lot. Because I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many other things you could buy. You could have bought a sandwich. You know what I mean? You could have bought a really nice sandwich. And it's funny you said CD sandwich, but you could have bought a really nice sandwich instead. You know what I mean? But instead, you're like, no, let me just help out Groovy real quick. It's like, damn, dude, hell yeah. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, let me write this real quick. Oh, I gotta give you Kaiju Club stickers too. I almost forgot. I don't know if I'll have to swap some out. I'm gonna give you the Kaiju Club stickers. If I have to, I'll see if they'll fit, but I might have to swap some out because the Kaiju Club stickers are like, I only give these out to Kaiju Club members, so I want you to have them. See if they'll fit. Okay. It's still fit. I'm gonna take one out, my bad. I wasn't liking how much it was like being a little flexy. Because there's too many in there. Okay, that's more comfortable. I don't want your CD to break because I just try to be too nice, you know what I mean? But Zeno says, low-key, I like Sword Art Online, used to watch it. Yeah, Zeno, in my opinion, the first, I think season was good, second season was pretty good, and then I feel like it just like, it's nose-dived in quality after that. But Sword Art Online, when it first came out, it was pretty sick. And I feel like Tokyo Ghoul had a similar fate, where like the first season of Tokyo Ghoul was like banging, and then just sucked after that. But as Zeno says, soul leveling is pretty straightforward, good story. Also, if you like Dungeons and Monsters type of stuff, it's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Zeno. I think it is kind of cool how they like, you know, I think they did the whole, you know, stuck comes out of a video game mechanic pretty good. Q for the sick. But Nova says, I was hooked on Sword Art Online when I first watched it. Low-key one of the first animes that got me into it. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, when it first came out, I remember like watching it, I think, in my college dorm, maybe? Or maybe it was like after I moved out of the dorms, but still, like, definitely was like one of my earlier anime memories growing up. So like, yeah, shouts out to Sword Art for being the gateway. But I definitely think since then things have gotten, anime has improved quite a bit. And it's almost like a CD sandwich. Yeah, exactly, dude. And Zeno says, I watched SAOS Sword Art Online all the way through. Oh, that's sick, dude. Well, that's dope that you know what I mean? You're all caught up with it. And Nova says the sandwich will be in the Seawords within the next 24 hours. Those vinyls and CDs will be for life. It's exactly, Nova. Like, low-key, I mean, that's how I feel the same way about music stuff. But you know what I'm trying to say. Some people are like, nah, bro, I'd rather have a really nice sandwich. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. It just means a lot. But Rosa says, yesterday was the 20th anniversary of the third game of Earthbound. Had to say something to my best friend who's serious to me. It's one of my favorites. Oh no, you can say whatever you want, Roses. I'm happy to hear anything you want to say. But that's sick though. I didn't know it was the 20th anniversary. That's Mother 3, right? That's cool. It's been 20 years of Mother 3. And they still haven't remade it. So wasn't it like a joke for the longest time? Like, when are we getting a Mother 3 remaster? And Nova says, I've been a gamer since 8, so started out online. Bridge the gap into anime. I feel you on that, dude. I feel you on that. Yeah, what was my first anime? I think my first anime was, I forgot. I remember one of the first ones being Fully Cooley though. Because I had a friend that like was like, I started hanging out with him. He was like, yo, man, you gotta get into anime. And I was like, huh? And this is like, I think like senior year of high school? Or maybe junior. How long have I known Ben? Oh man, that's a long time. Anyways, but yeah, that's sick though, Nova. And Zaku says, wait, you were never into watching Pokemon? Me? I watched it a little as a kid. I remember like, I'm gonna go grab some more cardboard real quick. But I remember as a kid, it was always on 4Kids TV early in the morning. And even as a kid, I was like, I am not waking up early. Like, I like Pokemon, but not enough to wake up early for it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, do I have any more? Oh, I can use this box. Yeah. Hi, Donut. Hi, girly. Oh. My cat needed some pets. She was like, pet me. And Subidale says, food is temporary, music is forever. No, you're spitting though. You are spitting, dude. And Rosa says, yep, Fairy Tail's my first anime. Oh, cool. Let me, that's super sick. Yeah, I remember when my same buddy, like his older brothers would watch Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail looked pretty sick, but I think the thing that was explained to me is that like, I think Fairy Tail was supposed to be like, you know, a really big, like funny anime. But what's it called? It was supposed to be like a funnier anime, but then eventually at some point the story got really serious. So you end up with like characters that look really goofy, but they're like in very serious like life or death situations. Because like the story kind of like was being written on the fly almost. I don't know. That's how they explained it. But Fairy Tail is one of those like classics too. I gotta take the time one day, look into. Oh yeah, Digley, I got you. I'm doing this still. Yay! Thank you so much. Cool. And what were we talking about? Oh, Pancorn. My first anime was JoJo's. Yo, that's a wild first anime, Pancorn. You must have been like, what's with all these like poses? You know what I mean? JoJo, I feel like is like a, you know, you kind of have to really be an anime to appreciate JoJo. You got started with like the really deep cut stuff. That's sick, dude. Okay, we got D. And then Rosa says, oh wait, it's Pokemon LOL and Kirby anime, but Fairy Tail was the one that got me to see more. I see that. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, I see what you're saying, Roses, because same here, like, you know, Pokemon was like a cartoon as a kid, but it technically was anime. So like, if we're really going like, we include Pokemon and stuff, then it's like, yeah, it's probably that. But in terms of like, you know, oh, I'm going like a website specifically to watch anime, for me, I think it was really cool. But yeah, I want to watch Death Note, Pancorn. I know I'm sleeping because I feel like Death Note I really like. I've seen like a couple episodes, but I need to catch up on that, dude. And yeah, I feel you on it not hooking me the first time. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you have a homie try to get you into something and like takes a while for it to grow on you. Especially because like back then, I feel like animes were a lot like slower on like the interest curve. I think they've kind of learned over time that like, no, the first episode needs to bang. to get people to like stick with this whole season. Because back then they would like take their time, like really building up the story and everything. But then they had the Mr. Beast all our animes. Nova says, when I was young, I couldn't get into the Tommy shows for a lack of interest, but I've gotten to come back around to watching them now. Cowboy Bebop is pretty great. I agree, Nova. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Because like, I feel like a lot of anime stuff has like more like, you know, has like, well, like psychological elements to it. So I feel like as a kid, I probably would not understand like Bleach as a kid. I remember like trying to watch Bleach as a kid and being like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm a child. But now as an adult, you're like, oh shit, like this is real shit that's going on right now. You know what I mean? And Rosa says it was supposed to be funny. It was always both to me. Like Pokemon? Oh no, a Fairy Tail. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know. This is like something like older brother thing that I heard back when I was like literally 19. So honestly, I haven't taken the time to really look into Fairy Tail. But I remember that's all I remember about Fairy Tail is them telling me that. So I might be way wrong. I don't know. I might have misunderstood them. But yeah. But no, Fairy Tail is a certified hood classic. So yeah. And Capricorn says, I thought it was sick. Frankly, made me disappointed with other animes. Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, like, I feel like the people's favorite anime, like the best anime are the best for a reason. They don't get that just because of like just popularity. Like the deeper you get into anime, the more you're like, a lot of this is pretty mid. But like the stuff that's good is like really good. And Zaku says, that's not a technicality, it's anime. You don't get to discredit something because it's mainstream. Yeah, you got me there, Zaku. I feel you on that. You spitting. Oh shit, it's never ending dandy. I'll take the L on that one. I was just a child. But Nova says, I still haven't watched JoJo either. After watching it back, I think I'm more inclined to try JoJo now because Baki was so unnecessary at times. Yeah, I need to watch. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Nova. Oh, and Digley. This is your order. I put it in 2 pieces of cardboard and it's in a bubble wrap. So people have been saying the cardboard helps better for like safety. So yeah, hopefully it makes it to you safe and sound. And thank you so much, Digley. I appreciate it, dude. But Cosmic says, girls, bravo, I like the boobs. I don't know what you mean, Cosmic, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a good day, dude. How you doing, Cosmic? And Nova says, I love this song right now. Gotta turn it to the max for the 808. Hey, thank you, Nova. Yeah, I'm super stoked on this song too, how it came out. It's like, I'm like, hey, I don't know. I'm always super hyped whenever it comes on. Rosa says, not gonna lie, I miss when anime took its time to build itself up. I noticed that with some, they get straight to the point. All the character interactions these days are missed. That's true, yeah. Because they're trying to like, you know, just catch your attention instantly, that it's become like a little bit of a thing. Like it's like hard to like really get to know a character sometimes because they're so busy trying to just like move the plot forward at all times. So yeah, older anime definitely still has its benefits. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, let's print all these out. Well, maybe we won't even have time to do CDs. Doing so many orders. Heck yeah. But yeah. Why is every day library day? I feel like there's like 10 different types of days to be like, we love the library. But it's also Tuna Rights Day, so we gotta respect the rights of tuna, like the fish, like literally the fish, tuna. It's their day today to respect their rights. And Nova says it's the same thing with most digital media, I feel though. I mean, look at kids shows these days. It's like there isn't plot anymore, and like unlike when we grew up, the OG Cartoon Network was peak was Teen Titans. That's true, yeah. Yeah, a lot of cartoons these days don't have plot anymore. I think it's because, you know, I don't know personally. I know, what's it called? If you miss one episode, it's like, dang, well, I have no clue what's going on anymore. But then you miss out on things like Teen Titans. That was that. You know what I mean? Teen Titans was sick, dude. So yeah. Yeah, they're trying to make every episode individually digestible, I feel like. Because, yeah, which is a bit of a bummer, because then it's like, you know, we can't share stories anymore. I mean, the kids can at least. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was trying to print stuff. Honestly, I think for Monster Tape 1, I might deadass just like beatbox the preview. Like, it's gonna sound like this. And just like put the actual music underneath it just as like a funny joke. I think that'd be kind of funny. Oh, Digley says stretch. Hey, thank you, Digley. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you, but I did. Yeah, I showed the camera, but I packed your order, Digley, and I'll drop it off at the post office for you tomorrow. So it'll be on the way starting tomorrow. Ugh. And Rosa says, I keep up with more modern cartoons while there's still stuff like that out there. It's cut, oh my god, it's cut short sadly over the impression it's enough, and TV struggles to keep up. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Yeah, they are very quick to cut cartoons these days, if I get what you're saying. It's funny that this one didn't load. But I got this one right here, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I wish they gave more modern series a chance to breathe. And Digley says, huzzah, thank you, Groovy. Of course, thank you, Digley, for the support. I really, really appreciate it, dude. Heck yeah. Okay, what do we do next? Oh yeah, back another vinyl. We just need one more. Yeah, what else we got going on? It was also Chinese Language Day yesterday, which is pretty sick. I think I mentioned it before, but I got a couple friends that can speak Chinese. Because one of them used to work at Apple, so he would just like talk to the Apple supplier a bunch. So every once in a while, just to mess with me, he would like text me something in Chinese. You know, what are you telling me, bro? And really says cool, yeah. And it's also National Cheddar Fries Day. If anyone likes cheddar fries, or it was yesterday, so if anyone likes cheddar fries, it's not too late to celebrate. Go get some cheddar fries, dude. Just fries and cheese. Subideo says, that's odd. If a show has a plot nowadays, it gets cut, but if it's random, it won't. It's not the case for all shows, but something I've noticed never thought of until now. Yeah, I think it's because, I don't know, I think it's just probably the shows without plot are, unfortunately, like, keeping it real, probably performing better, because then people have a reason to watch even if they aren't caught up, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's the quickest way to get someone to like not pay attention is like, well, I don't even know what's going on because I don't know the plot, so I'll just go do something else. You know what I mean? That's what I would assume, at least. And Zaku says, Mandarin, Cantonese, Shanghainese, or Taiwanese? I don't know. Let's see. Let's click on it. It literally just says Chinese language on the website. And it even says Chinese is an official language of the United Nations, but you make a good point because there's multiple Chinese languages. Huh. We'll have to investigate that for later. I don't know. My bad, Zaku. Maybe the website doesn't... Oh, I'm asking what dialect your friend spoke. Oh, my bad, Zaku. Oh, I think Mandarin. I think he spoke Mandarin. So yeah. My bad, Zaku. And Nova says, the lack of plot in shows is due to parents not regulating screen time. Technology is frying the youngins' minds. And Super Dios is absolute truth, dude. Yeah, the kids are Mr. Beast pilled pretty hard. Okay, so we just need to, I gotta put some stickers in here. And as Ox says, it was for business, probably Mandarin. Yeah, so that's what I'm also assuming. I think it was, yeah, because it was mostly for business. Like they would go out there to do business trips and stuff. To be like, yo, we need these parts to build these phones, man. And Rosa says, yeah, plot-driven shows need their first episodes aired to catch people's attention, so it just clashes with schedules, but I think it's still manageable. Also, story-driven things get put into streaming services nowadays mainly as easier access and range. Yeah, exactly, Roses. I think that's probably what it's like more referring to is like, you know, if you're I'm trying to catch air to like open up this bag. If it's like a streaming service, I'm sure plot shows aren't like as like disadvantaged. But yeah, to your point about like, you know, an actual like TV where like it's scheduled, I can imagine it's pretty goofy. And what else do we want to give them? I'll give one more of these. And yeah, that's sick. Okay, I'll just grab a bunch of stickers. Other than that, well, there's like not that many interesting days. I guess it's National Freelance Business Week, so if you're a freelancer, it's our week. I'm a freelancer. Well, am I? I don't think I am, because I don't like do freelance. I don't have clients or anything, so oh my god. But I guess I'm technically freelance? I don't know. But yeah, if you're a freelancer, it's our week, dude. Heck yeah. But, so one other thing I've been wanting to bring up too, that I wanted to follow up on something that we talked about a while ago. Remember how I mentioned that Live Nation ended up like somehow like winning? Like they ended up like settling with the Department of Justice so they could like be goofy and still keep selling tickets whatever price they wanted to. Well, and then I was like, but the states are going to countersue. I know there's like a whole bunch, pretty much, I guess, full context. Ticketmaster has a monopoly over all live shows because they own both the ticketing and the venues pretty much. And they own like the sponsorship. So like pretty much everything flows through them. They have like a monopoly on like throwing a show. Because of that, that's why like ticket prices are like $1 billion. Because like they also control resale. Like it's like they just control everything and they just make profit on every middleman's step because they own all the middlemen and they set up all the middlemen, stuff like that, right? So pretty much I think they got, well, the Department of Justice like was like, hey, you're a monopoly, we're gonna sue you. But then I guess at some point at the last minute, the Department of Justice was like, oh yeah, just give us like this fine and you're fine. And it was like only like, I think 1 day's of their revenue, worth of their revenue was the fine. So it was like super small. So it was like they got a slap on the wrist for like essentially charging people like you and me $300 to go see a concert, or like even thousands of dollars, because you know some people like pay up like $1,000 to go see Beyonce or whatever. You know what I mean? So it was like it was pretty frustrating. So then the way it ended was like, oh well, the states also think this is whack, so they're gonna countersue and see if they can like get that going. And I was like, there's no way that's gonna. Yeah, I mean, I was like, there's no way that it's gonna help at all. And I bring this up to say follow up. Actually, the states did countersue and they actually won. So Ticketmaster was found guilty by like pretty much half of the states in the United States. Yeah, now they pretty much are in the step of like figuring out what they're gonna do next and how they're gonna be broken up and stuff like that. So yeah, so the judge is gonna decide if Ticketmaster has to be sold or not, or like face even steeper financial penalties for all the monopoly stuff they've been doing. So pretty much Ticketmaster is about to get actually hurt for all like the goofy stuff they've been doing. And yeah, and just for like more context, I remember there was one quote they found like while looking through the emails of like, oh my god, I can't believe we're robbing them blind, talking about people who buy concert tickets. It's like pretty crazy. So they finally got for being evil. But yeah, so I wanted to follow up on that because I was like, man, it was going to be bad no matter which way we cut it. But come to find out, actually, the government did its job. Who would have thought? But Nova says, I had to step away from Instagram Reels because I feel like the algorithm is crazy intrusive and does stuff like show me reels of people talking about Arby's, even before I've even gotten home with the food, Lamau. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it is kind of wild how like targeted some of the stuff is, especially from like these big brands. Like it's crazy that you'll like mention that you want a sandwich and like you just start seeing every big sandwich brand's ads like the next day. But like with like to your point, before you can even get home, sometimes it's like what the heck. So yeah. And Zaku says, I'm trying to catch air so I can open this bag. It's crazy to hear from someone who's been losing weight. Oh man, I want to. Can you already know why? I don't know, man. Yeah, whenever we talk about Zaku, I need the context. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe am I still being lazy even though I've been going to the gym? I don't know. But Rosa says, I'm so happy to hear that Ticketmaster got what it deserved. I've been begging for this to happen. I even told my sis an annoyance we should have sued when she was buying a ticket, or they should get sued when she was buying a ticket. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, same. I'm super happy especially because like, I don't know, as someone who's like thrown shows before, I'm like, kind of like, I really, it puts me in like a huge bind because I'm like, well, I can only throw shows that are like this because otherwise I have to like fight Ticketmaster on like every level. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been, I don't know. Plus, as a fan too, like I just kind of accept the fact that I'll never see like certain major artists because I'm like, yeah, I just never could afford it. You know what I mean? But maybe it'll change. Maybe one day I can actually go see an artist that I really like that's signed to a major label. But Nova says, hey, nothing like the consequences of my actions for Ticketmaster. Exactly, yeah. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? You know what I mean? One of my favorite memes. And hey, who is it? Good dude, good to see you. Who is it? I don't know who it is, but dude, it's good to see you. Who is it? But yeah, who's it says, and that is the one thing we love to see is people face the consequences of their actions. Yeah, no, for real though. And Zaku says, you mentioned Live Nation. Oh yeah, okay, sick. All right. Ooh, yeah, I'm stoked to talk about it then. Because I know you also have some Live Nation stories. But Nova says, all the current goals haven't been hit. Just to let you know. Hey, thank you, Nova. I appreciate you letting me know. And thank you for being a huge part of why they're hit, dude. I appreciate it. But that's sick, dude. Oh, it's Victoria. No way. It's so good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? How you been? It's so cool to see you here. Yeah, Victoria and I, they're also in the Kaiju Club, so we've like chatted a bunch. How you doing? And thanks again for sending me over the two other like musician streamers. I still need to check them out. Haven't had the time yet, but I plan on it. Thank you. So right now we are about to, no problem. Hey, thank you. So we're printing out Peyton's vinyl mailer. But yeah, this is what we do on stream. Mostly what we do is we just tell stories and pack orders together. It's really chill. And who this says, also I usually just hide because I'm trying to talk. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, if you like lurking and just hanging out, I appreciate you just being here, even just to hang out. Like feel no pressure to talk if you're not comfortable. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And it's cool to talk over this. I mean, so yeah, even if it's just briefly. But yeah. Oh yeah, was I gonna say something else over here? So yeah, other than that, what else has been going on? Yeah, the documentary was super cool. I'm still getting comments from the PC gaming Instagram reel. I don't know why Instagram is still sharing it, but like there's still people being like, bro, it's because you're trying to play Call of Duty. I'm like, dude, okay then. But our Singe, dude, how you been? It's been good. I mean, Good to see you. How you been? You've come by before a bunch of times, right? Well, how you doing? And my goat, what's up, dude? Nothing much. Just hanging out, packing orders. Same old, same old. What's up with you? But yeah, I'm still getting comments from the one PC gaming thing I put out there, which is kind of funny. And yo, you remember me? Oh my god, yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, I try my best to remember everybody, and yeah, I do. I just happen to. I don't know, I'm really good at remembering usernames for some reason. Oh, let's see what happened there. There we go. And RSM says, been busy with school, man. Just got back from home, took a cold shower. Oh, sick. Yeah, cold showers are underrated. Especially out here in Arizona, dude. Cold showers are underrated. That's cool, dude. Hope school's going well, dude. Hope you're chilling. But yeah. What else is going on? I think since last time we talked. Yeah, no, I guess I've just been chilling. Let's go over here now. Unless I'll have to look into what other days it's been. What was nice too about the documentary Superdale was also just like them going through all the music that's come out over the years. Like whenever they played Hit Vibes, I was like, dude, Hit Vibes is like one of the best albums ever made, dude. It's one of the best albums ever made. Yeah, if you're watching this and you have yet to hear Hit Vibes by St. Pepsi, after the stream ends, please go listen to Hit Vibes by St. Pepsi. It is so good. Yes, but it was such a hype moment. I know, right, dude? Like every once in a while, I'll just be sitting in my house and being like, you know what? I should listen to Hit Vibes right now. And every time I'm like, this album's so crazy. And did you listen to Almost Butterflies yet? I don't think I have. Did you tell me about it on Sunday? If so, my bad. I was watching the documentary. There was so many things I was doing yesterday. Okay, let me check if I wrote it down. And Digley says, I'm gonna leave now. You have a great night. Dude, thank you, Digley, again for the support. You have a nice night as well. And yeah, I'll have the CD over to you by tomorrow. And Digley says, everyone else have a good night too. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you, Digley. You are awesome. When did you tell me about Almost Butterflies, Simply Dale? Because unless I didn't hear it last time. Yeah, because I'm looking through all the things you told me to do, and I don't see Almost Midnight. That I might have forgot to wrote it, when I rewatched the VOD. Maybe I watched it on ×2 speed and I missed it, but yeah. Somebody else say, oh, wait, this might be the first time. Well, okay, cool, yeah. So I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, I'll be listening. Yeah, what is Almost Butterflies then? Aw, yeah. But other than that, what else? What's crazy is I got one thing that got recommended to me. I don't know if it's okay to say on stream. Probably. I mean, I don't really mind. And oh yeah, Zaku says bringing this up way later in the stream, but we brought up Frank. Make sure to check out Frank's new podcast. Yo, dude. For real though, Frank has a new podcast where they're interviewing Hi, I'm Chris and Ree, and it's really good. It's actually really. I was listening to it. I was like, this is so nice, dude. This is so sick. Yeah, Frank has a great new podcast. I think it's called Frank Jav CFM. If anyone's interested. But Zeno, yo, peace. Looking forward to more music. Keep up the grind, dude. Take it easy, Zeno. Thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely keep making music and definitely will keep the grind, dude. Zeno, I appreciate kind words. And Beyond Moo, dude, it's been a minute. How you been, dude? But bro, the wife and I bought a new RV, dude. Huge congrats on the new RV. That sounds so fun. But yeah, it's good to see you, dude. Oh, if you have a second, how you been? It's been a while. How's your Tuesday? And I'm hyped that you got an RV. That's so sick, dude. That sounds like it's gonna be a ton of fun. Oh, Simply Dale, the new St. Pepsi track. I didn't even know the name of it. Oh, yeah. So I saw them posting about it a little bit, but I haven't listened to it yet. I know I'm sleeping on that, honestly. I just put it in a pin tab and added it to my watch later. Thank you for reminding me, because low-key, I kept seeing it on Instagram, but like, and, you know, every time I'm on Instagram, I'm like trying to respond to comments and stuff, so I kept forgetting to check it out. Dang. Simply though, you're the MVP for that, because I almost literally forgot. I would have cried. All right, cool. 1 pound, 2 ounces. And then when he says, my brain has been hooked up on live for the first time for the past few days, I can't stop playing it. What drugs you put on that one, man? My brain has been hooked on live. Oh, live for the time. I'm sorry, I missed it wrong. I read it wrong. I was like, live for the time. I live for the time. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, dude, I'm so glad to hear. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I put in it. It's on Still Groovy. So I remember the intro is like me actually in Japan. So I don't know. It's just that point in my life. That song reminded me of like me being in Japan for the first time. So I think it's the drug of like whatever memories I had about being in Japan for the first. Yeah, I said it 3 times, but being in Japan for the first time, just being like, oh my god, I've wanted to come here my entire life, and here we are. I gotta film the train noise. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's the drug I think I put in there, Ren Mooney. It's just me being hyped on Japan for the first time. But Simply Dale says, I'm waiting for Bandcamp Friday to buy it. It's so nice. Dude, that's sick. You'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. And yeah, I'll probably try to pick it up too if I can. If I can afford it, low-key. Again, the free CD thing has been killing me lately. And just like happened like kind of like just last week. Like out of nowhere, I just started like being wild. So I'm like, oh no, dude. But Beyond Moo says, I've been super busy doing adult stuff, trying to find an RV lot park to move into, but there's no availability, so summer's right around the corner. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. But dude, I feel you on being busy. I mean, same here, dude. Same here. Also just been on the grind trying to, you know, get it all done, dude. But dude, that's so sick. You got an RV and they had to find a, you know what I mean? That sounds like it's gonna be such a, I mean, hopefully, be able to find one, because yeah, having an RV in the summer is probably gonna be a blast for you and the wife, dude. That's gonna be so sick. And Romani says, hell yeah, maybe it's because I'm in a new place for the first time since moving. I feel that. Oh, that's also true, yeah, because you just moved. I remember you saying that. So it's probably just, you know, we're both in the, you know, when I made that song, we're both on the same drug of like being somewhere new. Like, oh my god, this is so cool. That's sick, dude. Heck yeah. And Zaku says, Fent Jams, Groovyopia. Yeah. I guess so, man. I guess so. And Lego Spud, watching this from my AIT dorm right now. Stay on that grind, man. I definitely will, dude. I'll definitely stay on the grind, and thanks for checking us out, dude. How's your Tuesday going, Lego Spud? How you feeling? Dun, 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 dun. And Beyond, it's a brand new RV too. That's wild. 2026 Coleman Lantern is a 34-foot RV. It's huge. Yeah, that sounds huge, man. Do you have like any like specific thing you're planning on doing with it? Like a specific like, yo, like this is what I want to do with this RV first thing. Cause I'm so hyped. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, but the thing I was gonna say earlier is and Lego Spud says these drill sergeants, man, and death by PowerPoint. Yeah, I bet it's a lot of PowerPoints. But dude, you know, I hope the PowerPoints, you know, get a little bit easier for you in a little bit. But let's think you're checking this out, man. Thank you. But and I hope you don't mind me saying this, given where you're watching. But what's it called? Super random, but I got recommended a trailer for a video game called Become. Has anyone seen the game called Become? I'm about to say the most cursed thing. But it's like a new indie game. Took a trailer, and essentially it's a game where you're a sperm cell and you're trying to like swim through to become somebody. You know what I mean? And I was like, who thought of this game, dude? Yeah, it has like 1 million views on the trailer. Nova says, oh yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I clicked on it. I was like, I can't believe someone actually made this. And like, the game didn't look bad. And I was like, all right, cool. But I just couldn't imagine playing that. You know what I mean? And like having someone walk in, they'd be like, are you, what is this game? Imagine if your mom walked in while you were playing that, dude. She'd be like, oh God, where did I go wrong? You know what I mean? But I mean, honestly, my mom's pretty chill. She probably would be like, "That's weird," but okay. But I could imagine, you know, if you had a different mom, you'd be like, your mom would be like, "Dude, come on now." Oh, you're running out of baby stickers. Dang. What other stickers could I give them then to? I got 2 in here. I'll just do this. Boom. And then I'll give them. My bad, y'all. I'm doing sticker math in my head. But Beyond Moo says, to be honest, I have no idea, lol, for the RV. It's pre-wired for solar panels, so I think what I'm gonna do is buy some panels down the line. Maybe get a Starlink. Dude, getting a Starlink would be sick. They would that would be super sick. Imagine like being able to like, I don't know, game while you're like out in the middle of nowhere RVing. That would be super dope. Run some games of Halo real quick with your wife or something. Yeah. It'd be a good time. Yeah, Beyond Me. That sounds pretty good. And the solar panels, I don't know, dude. You're about to have a blast, dude. You're about to have so much fun. I'm so hyped for you, dog. But somebody else says, I don't think I have heard of that game. And Nova was like, I didn't recognize it from the name, but as soon as you said sperm, I was like, I already knew what game it was because yeah, I watched the trailer and it was genuinely a good-looking game, right, Nova? Okay, I'm not crazy. I was like, honestly, like I don't know if I would buy it, but if I want, you know, someone was like, you want to play it? Like, yeah, actually I do. You know what I mean? And Skyr says, I'm studying, Ma. Exactly, yeah. I'm learning game design, Mom, I swear. And who is this? Says, that's wild. Then again, my mom walked in on me watching JoJo Part 3, Episode 1, so, oh yeah, that's rough. That would be rough. Yeah, I feel like your mom walking in on any type of anime, that's always been rough. I don't know, even my mom like walking on me watching Space Dandy, that was a conversation that we had. And Space Dandy's not even that bad. And what's it called? Nova says, oh no. Nova says F for the chat for that one. And Beyond Moo says, I feel like a blimp. The wife got me 2 huge tortas and 2 orders of fajita tacos. I can't even eat the other 6 tacos nor the other torch. I feel so full right now. And No, it's quite a taco now. Oh no, my mom walked in on watching Kill la Kill. Dude, oh no, dude, that's real rough. Dude, that's a GG's. That's a game over, dude. There is no mom I can explain. But oh, and Who's It Said also says, yeah, and I couldn't explain why Jotaro called his mom the B word. Yeah, that's rough. And that sucks. It's too huge short does. Like an emoji, that's comedy. But Subadeo says, I was watching Gurren Lagann, and the one freaking scene of them in the bathhouse, mom walked in and needed something. Oh no, dude, that's also rough. Yeah, anime be like that, dude. You'll be walking at the worst times. Like, dude, no, I swear, it's actually important to the plot. They aren't just being weird. Yeah, thankfully, I don't think I've ever actually had an incident where I was watching a anime or something and my mom walked in, like an actual bad time. But yeah, I could totally. I think I've been more lucky than anything. Oh my god. Yeah. And was it moms good at walking in the bad times? No, they really are. They're experts at that. No, that sounds like my type 2 huge story because it's comedy. Who is it says, moms are good. Yep. And Subadeo says, I was thinking to myself too, man, ain't nothing can go wrong in this moment for this anime, and for sure, bam, the one time in Gurren Lagann where it's like, sus. That's comedy, dude. That's funny. This is going to, let me pull it up. My bad, I'm doing expert bubble mailer packing speed run, any percent. Yeah. Biamu says, I remember when Attack on Titan first got on Netflix way back in the day, tried to get my older brother into it and him saying it sucks, I should watch something else. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like Attack on Titan, it's always been kind of divisive. Some people don't like it, some people do like, or feel like it's like the greatest anime ever made. But yeah. But Attack on Titan's not that bad. I think it's pretty good. I feel like, I didn't keep up with the whole thing. But the only reason why I didn't is because the animes come out so slow. Like there'd be like huge gaps in the seasons. I remember the manga was like a billion years ahead, pretty much. So like just getting mad at the story, and I ended up just reading like what happens. So yeah. And Zaku put the crying laughing emoji with the tortas, yeah. But Yamu says, and then finally after 8 years, he watched the whole series and was like, this shit was beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like, didn't Attack on Titan take like a pretty big turn in the story too? Except after a while, it becomes like super political after a while. And I remember the ending was also like kind of divisive. And Nova asked, do you have any retro gaming consoles? Yeah, actually I have a bunch, dude. I have, I got a Dreamcast, I got a PS2. Is PS3 considered retro, or are we all unks? But technically a PS3. And I have my childhood Super Nintendo, so I have like a bunch. Yeah, I have 4. And I have like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, 3DS. I don't think 3DS is a retro, but 3DS and a DS Lite. I got a whole lot. And Attack on Titan, I watched season 1, waited for, yeah, it's insane, dude. And I was in the exact same boat, Nova. I watched season 1, season 2 came out, I watched all of season 2, and then it was like, okay, well, I guess I'll wait another 10 billion years for the next season. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I ended up like just eventually being like, nah, I'm good. And Simply Adeo says, oh, is the PS3 retro now? Exactly, that's what I'm trying to think, but I think it would be, right? Because isn't like, yeah, because PS5 is out and it's been like a while. I assume they're probably getting ready for PS6 at some point, right? So it's been about like 6 years since isn't it been about 6 years since the PS6, PS5 came out? Oh my god, yeah. But oh, and Zaku real quick says, all right, dog, I'm gonna cut out the stream early because I'm gonna meet up with the homie Little Tokyo. I'll catch you Sunday. I'm gonna be out in the IE this weekend too. Hey, enjoy the IE, dude. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, Zaku. Have fun with the homie Little Tokyo. And yeah, dude, catch you around. And text me when you get the chance so we can figure out a time to hang out. But Rosa says, I never liked Attack on Titan. Oh, no, wait, real quick, I skipped. Nova says, man, when the PS2 became retro gaming, my back ached a little harder that day. No, I feel you on that, dude. Low-key same. Low-key same. Dun, 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 dun. And Zaku says, peace to everybody. Peace, everybody. Zaku says. And Rosa says, I never liked Attack on Titan, but I sat through everything because my siblings cared. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Oh, well, that's nice of you to just, you know what I mean, sit through with them. That's sweet. And, but yeah, I feel you on it not being your cup of tea. I feel like it, yeah. Attack on Titan does get kind of like wild at times. And there's some points where it's just like a little too overly dramatic. It's like, I mean, the whole thing is dramatic. Yeah, I don't know. There's just moments where I'm like, I'm not really immersed in this. But Beyond Moo says PS3 is retro, so I'm not tripping too hard by saying that. And yeah, and Simply Dale says they better not release a PS6. It's not time yet. I feel that. I mean, is it not? Isn't it every 6 years they release new consoles? I forget. Because the Switch 2 is already out, right? So I feel like, well, Switch came out. Oh, I mean, it's like another year or two they got before they released the PS6 then. We'll see. And it says so many things I grew up with becoming retro is crazy. I know, same. Because I don't know, a lot of it feels like it just came out like. Actually, no, it feels like the PS3 came out a long time ago, dude. I still remember the guy with the broken arm that's like, I have 3 PS3s. That feels like a long time ago. And Nova says, be easy, brother. Biamu says, been rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. My god, nothing can top that. I still need to watch Full Metal Alchemist. That's one thing I've been sleeping on. Because isn't it like consistently rated like the best anime of all time or something? Like it's like on my anime list, it's always like #1. And like they keep it that way on purpose. Like the fandom for Full Metal Alchemist always make sure that it stays #1. They're all like, ain't nothing better than this. I bet I'm grabbing more stickers again. Oh yeah. But Nova says, my retro gaming consoles have become functional decoration. Low-key, same, Nova, for a little bit. I do play them sometimes though, but I haven't played games in a little bit. But like, keeping it real, I don't know, I really like my GDMU on my Dreamcast, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's a lot of Dreamcast games I like wanted to play as a kid, but like, you know, just Dreamcast was kind of like kind of like dead in the water when it launched. So there's like a lot of games that I never just got the chance to play. So yeah. But yeah, they do be looking like decorations in the house sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. And Silverdale says, for the Switch 2, I feel like it was just trying to catch up to everything else, but for the PS5, I swear they're still like, I'd rather them prolong the development before putting anything before the 6. I feel that. Yeah, you spitting. You spitting. Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know. I don't own a PS5, but my homies that be talking about it, their PS5, they're always like, yeah, there's like this and this and this. So I think you're spitting. Based on what I know. I still be watching all the gaming news and stuff. And Ramuni says, decided to start Rising the Shield Hero. Sick, dude. What are you thinking of it so far, Ramuni? And Yamu says, please watch Full Metal Alchemist, bro. You will not regret it, please. Yeah, I want to check it out. I need to. It's way overdue that I check it out. Keeping it real. So I definitely, it's on my watch list for sure. It's been on my watch list for like a long time now, I'm not gonna lie. But Nova says, really, to be fair, I never tried getting the Full Metal, but I don't know, it was so highly rated. Yeah, no, Full Metal is like super highly rated, dude. Yeah, no, me and you both, we both gotta get on, play catch up, what's it called? On yeah, on what was I trying to say? On Full Metal Alchemist. My bad, my brain is starting to turn off. It's about that time. Okay, let me scroll back up. Let me just focus on the chat for a little bit. Somebody else says, Season 1 is pretty good. Forgot to jump into Season 2, but I heard mixed reviews about it. Or for Shield Hero, yeah. Yeah. I remember that was one of them, like, a buddy was trying to tell me to watch when I like got the flu one year. That's when I watched, like, that's when I catch up on all the anime that I really want to watch, even if I get sick. Because I can't get out of bed, so I just watch anime all day. But yeah. Just too thick. I'm sorry, I'm trying to even keep track of where I am on chat. Oh yeah, Remedy says Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is just the best. The original Full Metal opening has been stuck in my head since I was a wee lad. That's sick, dude. Yeah, this, I don't know, I love it when like an anime opening gets stuck in your head. That's what's up. It looks longer. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what's an anime opening that's always stuck in my head? I don't know. Like I remember, you remember the Naruto one, the oh we oh, that's always gonna be stuck in my head. I'm not like a big Naruto fan like that, but I just remember like watching as a kid being like, oh shit, Naruto! The Oreo one. That opening is always gonna be the Naruto opening to me. Anyways, Biamu says, now I think about it, I have no idea where I'm gonna put my CRT and consoles in the RV. You'll figure it out. You'll get creative with the space. I believe in you to figure it out, Biamu, you got this. Yeah, I'm so hyped for your RV though, it's gonna be so much fun. And Nova says, I'm high-key a Nintendo hater. What? Not even for the games, but the... Oh yeah, no. Actually, Nova, I feel you on that. There was like honestly, for a hot second where I was like boycotting Nintendo. Because they were just doing like goofy stuff in the Smash scene. And I remember like someone was making like custom-made Joy-Cons to like pay homage to Atika. Remember the creator who like sadly like had mental health issues and ended up like taking his own life? And Nintendo like ended up like, oh, like, you know, we need to like take down, you're selling like unauthorized copies of Joy-Cons that you like painted yourself, so we need to take these down. It's like, brother, they're for a Nintendo creator and you're still trying to like legal team this guy. It's like, I don't know. There was like a good like 2 years where I like purposely just wouldn't buy Nintendo games because I was so pissed, dude. I was so pissed. But Skyr says, I don't even know what the PS5 exclusive is in Astrobot. That's interesting. Actually, no, PS5 has a ton of exclusive. It's the Xbox that does it, I think. But yeah, simply Dad, what are some good PS5 exclusives? Do you know any good ones for Skyr? I just don't have stuff in my head. The Ramuni says, funnily enough, I found the Fullmetal Alchemist opening theme before Fullmetal Alchemist. It was used for a Sonic Flash game series. That's so sick, Ramuni. Final Fantasy times Sonic X anyone? That's sick. I never heard of that, but that sounds super fun. And Biamu says, no, there's only 3 final left. I don't only get paid till next week. Fuck. I'll ask my wife for their birthdays tomorrow. Biamu, I think, so honestly, I've only been selling like 1 a week. So I'll probably still have some by next week. So if you want to wait till then, I get, oh, well, fuck it, I'm gonna give her cash. Get it right now. Okay, well, thank you, Biamu. I think, do you want, I guess keep it real, because, you know, I will respect your wife, but, you know, enjoy your wife's birthday first. But I bet I would still have at least 1 left by next week. So yeah, but I don't know, whatever you want to do, Biamu. I'll pack it right now for you, though, if you grab it right now. But you know what I'm trying to say. I just appreciate you, though. Basibideo says, oh yeah, no, Nintendo's gonna fall in line. They're always doing the most, but their online subscription being $20. I need that everywhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is wild how cheap their online is for like gaming. This is it. And remember when he says, I like the first episode of Shield Hero. I think I want to watch it again since I've been so busy recently. I can't watch an episode at a time and retain. Sometimes I gotta binge watch. I feel that. I feel that. Yes. Thankfully, I kind of feel like I'm the same way, but then whenever I do end up getting back into a season of something, I'll end up just like remembering it off rip. But I do feel you on that one, Mooney, because I do prefer to binge watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's like way easier for me to just like sit down and watch 3 episodes while eating food or something, than to like try to like wait. So, because if I have to wait, I'll just forget to end up going back to it. Or I'll just get busy. Yes, actually, real quick, Subito too with the $20 subscriptions. I feel you on that, but I wonder if that's the reason why Nintendo Online isn't the best, because they're just like, you know, let's make this as cheap as possible. You get like the cheapest servers and stuff, because I feel like you can't do anything competitive on Nintendo Online. Like it's just meant for like kids to like hang out and like, you know what I mean? I don't know, in my opinion. Like Smash Online's always been like notoriously like bruh. But Simply Dale says Go by Flow. I mean, yeah, is that the OEO for Naruto? I'll have to check it out. I kind of play it quick. I can't on Spotify, but Go. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is, dude. We are fighting dreamers. Yeah, that's the one, dude. Yeah, you know what's up, Simply Dale. Oh, yo, Sushi Ninja, dude, is good to see you. How you been? Dude, you can still see your poster. How you been? Sushi Ninja, how's your Tuesday? And I know Atika, right? Dude, I don't know. I even follow like an Atika like honoring page. Like it's like a fan page where they still like to this day, like every year be like, hey, you know, it's his birthday. I don't know. To me, that was just super sad. I was never like a big Atika fan, to be honest. But I don't know, I like what he represented, you know what I mean? And it was like super sad, like that, the circumstances of like everything. But Nova says Xbox might have turned some heads if they integrated the Steam in their consoles, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, that would be crazy. But I think they're doing what's it called? What did I say? Yeah, I think they're trying to do like a whole like, you know, remote stream, because they have the whole Xbox Game Cloud thing. So I think their whole goal is going to be like, oh, your PC's an Xbox. Remember they had the ads that are like, your phone's an Xbox. So they're trying to like do remote gaming. So they want that to be the future. But Subadeo says, oh, I played Ratchet & Clank. Oh yeah, Ratchet & Clank. Uncharted, PS5 exclusive, Spider-Man, PS5 exclusive, Gravity Rush. Yeah, dude, that's a lot of different exclusives, dude. I knew it. Yeah, I had a feeling. But yeah. That's it. I'm glad to hear that you knew all of them, like off rip. You're like, yo, bet. You know what I mean? But Nova says, Biamu, good for you, man. I had to buy what Susie said before I left. Oh, thank you, dude. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, Nova. And thank you, Biamu. If you're still looking, I assume they're probably talking to their wife right now. Like, hey. Yeah, man. But switching to just, I'm vibing, just finished watching Surf's Up. And I don't know, but that movie bangs. Dude, that's sick. You watch Surf's Up, dude. No, Surf's Up is a certified hood classic for sure. That's so sick. And what's it called? And Nova says cloud gaming is not the future. Got anything but that? No, I feel you on that, dude. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, that's the thing is that, like, I don't know. There's just so many, like, I think it's only really good for like strategy games, if that. Because like you can't, I don't know. And it costs so much bandwidth and so much internet bandwidth that it's like, it's wild. It's like, it's just, there's no way. There's just no way. And what's wild is Nova, I used to work at Google, low-key. Like, I used to be an engineer at Google, and I was working there as Stadia was rolling out. And I remember just like having so many like internal meetings being like, I remember I deadass told one of like the executives of Google, I was like, hey man, because we had like a once every 3 months meeting with him. And I was like, I don't know about the Stadia thing, man. I don't think it's gonna work. And he was like, what? We're so serious about it, yada yada. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be our next big thing. And like, you know, like a year later, like, okay, so we killed Stadia. And I'm like, you could have told, bro, give me the job, bro. You know what I mean? Give me the job, bro, because you don't know what you're doing. But what's it called? Gyra says, I think one of the only games I'd have interested in Spider-Man, maybe Gravity Rush, but I ain't getting a console for only 2 games. I feel that, Skyr. I mean, I feel that, but I'm not gonna lie. I remember I forgot what console I bought specifically to play Bayonetta. So I am a victim. I am a victim. I'm the guy who buys a console for 2 games. But Rosa says, wow, such classics. And Biamu says, lol, I have just enough for the vinyl. Hey, sick. Copying it right now. Want to get the cassette 2 CD? Fuck it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, the CD and the cassette, like, I'm going to have those for a minute. So, yeah, feel free. And in fact, Biamu, if anything, I think low-key, in like a couple months on my birthday, I'm probably going to do like a big cassette sale to try to move some of them. So, yeah, maybe it'll line up then.
Oh, from Madeline.
I think that's it right there. Biamu, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'll pack it right now. I just finished doing this one, so yeah. Dude, and thank you for always supporting Biamu. I so appreciate it so much, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, let me wrap this up, and then yeah, we'll do yours next. And hell yeah, Biamu, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm so happy. I really appreciate it. Sky says, I'll stick for previous for PlayStations. Nova, stop making the hardware prices for PC so expensive. Oh yeah. Yeah, because of all like the AI stuff, like hardware prices are crazy right now. They are like beyond wild. And Sky says cloud gaming is great, only if you're okay with losing access. Yeah, and that's another thing too. It's like you don't own any of the games, Skyer, when you like do cloud gaming, because you're renting like both the console technically and the games itself. It's like ridiculous. And always in the room real quick, it says just want to pop in and say hi. Didn't realize following. Yeah, no worries, dude. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and you know how you doing? Thanks for popping in and say hi. How's your Tuesday going, dude? It's been a little bit. And okay, I'm jumping around, but I think we're all talking about games real quick, dude. Biamu says, nah, dog, you got me through one of my toughest times in life. I'm so glad that I could, dude. Thank you. And thank you. I don't know, you're welcome, but thank you, Biamu. I'm so glad that I could do that for you, man. Like, for real. I appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. Sick. Oh, I love music, man. You know what I mean? That's so cool. Thanks for letting me know, man. After stream, I'm dead ass gonna be just around my house. That made my day. Like, to put it kindly, you know what I mean? I'm so glad. No, I don't know, man. I'm so glad I get you through one of your toughest times. Heck yeah. That's the whole point of doing music, right? And sharing it. So yeah. I don't know, man. Thank you. But Super Dale's talking about buying games just for the console. You're talking about PC gaming. Nova says cloud gaming is a great technology. How would these companies rather sell on a subscription? Yeah, subscriptions are like a big thing right now. In fact, I'm thinking about I was probably gonna do this pretty soon. I think I'm gonna make like a battle pass option for the Monster Kingdom for folks who'd rather just buy it like all up front and not have to worry about it subscribing later on. But I'll have to figure it out. Because yeah, subscriptions are pretty wild. But at the same time though, I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on subscriptions. I low-key don't mind them. I've subscribed to a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my favorite creators and stuff. But then again, like, I don't know. It's different to subscribe from like an individual person than like Microsoft. Yeah, dude. So yeah. Sumadeo says that maybe I want to buy Dragon Ball Z Universe for the PC because of the remake project. I can't get on PlayStation. So I see you own nothing to be happy. I personally will not be happy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're all talking amongst each other. Okay, good. I think I'm caught up. If I missed your message, I'm sorry. And Sumadeo says, I hate that's what cloud gaming is kind of bring. I want to own my games, not rent them out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Because even like when Stadia went down, didn't they like have to like, you know, everyone was like, well, what about all the games that I bought on Stadia? They had to like give out like refunds to like everyone that bought a game on Stadia. Or like equivalent Steam keys or something like that. I forgot what they did, but yeah, it was something like wild that they were like, yeah, this whole business model was a bad idea. Here's some I'm sorry for making you buy Stadia games money. Or something like that. But yeah, I'm about to pack your vinyl right now. Wait, this is the wrong box again. Just like I did with the Nova, I grabbed the wrong box. I was like, wait a minute, why is it so heavy? But, oh my god. Ramuni says, I think cloud gaming will eventually lead to reinventing the wheel. Yep. Concepts like Gamefly are going to be rehashed to a digital format. This is on game licenses instead of the game itself. Somehow Adobe subscription work probably described as a way to save money. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like, isn't that the, like what Fortnite literally is trying to do is just like be like a game that like never ends. So that's like kind of like Adobe, where it's like, because we're always constantly developing the software, you have to pay forever. Sick. Yeah, I looked at this vinyl, and this one looks really good. Yamu. You forgot your packing slip too. And of course, I'm hooking you up with a bunch of stickers, dude. Let me check this. Oh yeah. And Skyer says, I'm sick of software subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they got a little out of hand. Yeah, like Loki, you have to pay for a bunch to like run all the Groovy Kaiju stuff. I'm writing Beyond Moon a message real quick. For my man, I'm on the note. Sick. Okay, my bad. I said do chat and everything, but I think we're all talking to each other about how much we hate subscriptions. Nova says, I don't mind subscriptions because it's always a choice, but it comes predatory when companies who make them affordable. Easy to get you jack of the prices with added paywalls to features. Yeah, no, I think it is a little goofy when they like, you know what I mean, try to like get you real quick at the last second. And Ramoni says, pretty much, unfortunately, Nova. Oh yeah, this one too. Subscription, and you know who is it? Says subscription is the reason why I'm saying the high seas right now. Somebody else is damn straight. Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, low key. There's like this show I want to watch that's like on Hulu that I'm like, dang, do I really gotta pay for Hulu, or should I just, you know, look up I know somebody mentioned last time, free media. Heck yeah, maybe it's on there. I'll check it out. Heck yes, I will not be paying for YouTube Premium or any of the streaming services. Screw them ads, screw them prices. Yeah, we're all just all going in, dude. It's who else says use it. Yeah, I got tired of all subscriptions. Only shit I've been paying for is Netflix and YouTube Premium. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I don't even pay for Netflix because I watch it. All I watch is YouTube, dude. I don't watch anything else. And Nova says, I still remember that video they played in school that you wouldn't steal a car. Piracy is stealing is thing against the law. Yeah, I remember that one too. You wouldn't steal it. You wouldn't download a car. And it's like, yeah, I would. Low key, actually. If I could download a car, that'd be kind of sick. Telling me I could just download it and 3D print it, that'd be dope. But somebody says, I wish selling high C was on Paradox. I want to support developers, actors, VAs. Don't want to support the boredom of technocratic chuds and out-of-touch boomers bent on owning everything. Yeah, I feel you there, Romani. Yeah, that's why I kind of think, like, hopefully the world moves back to a more, like, or we find balance, because everything right now is like, everyone's like, I gotta get on this big streaming service that owns all the media in the world. And do, I mean, not to, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I kind of like what I had going on, because it's just like, pop by the stream. You know what I mean? Say what's up. You know what I mean? So, because it's all like direct, because there's no like, I don't know, in my opinion, there's no like, oh, well, sorry, but Universal Music said I can't do this or that for Groovy Kaiju because, you know, they own it. I'm like, no, man, pull up. Want to buy? I got you. Stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I get what you're saying, Red Mooney. I feel like as independent artists and stuff, like we probably have to, or VAs or actors, what do you want to call it? We just got to, hopefully more systems come out that make it easier to, you know, be creative and not have to like sign away your rights to like some random big conglomerate that's going to put it behind the subscription service because they own it instead of you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my ramble. But Rosa says, I'm so stubborn to pay for subscriptions. Yes, I have to. Everything I've been given to family, which I'm grateful for. I'd be a bigger pride than I really was. That's sick that your family is like hooking it up with all the good stuff, Roses. That's cool that they, you know what I mean, they hook it up. But yeah, I'm not, yeah. Same. To be honest though, oh, I almost forgot this. Oh my god, I almost forgot to sign your vinyl. Beyond Mood, that'd been crazy. Well, and I gotta put stuff in it too. I gotta give you stickers, duh. I was super trying to make the mailer. Same with platforms like Spotify and YouTube. And I feel that. And Subidale tripping. I have a Sylvia right now. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, dude. I have a what's it called? I would have a Civic Type R right now, dude. But Pancorn says, had Costco sushi for dinner. How is Costco sushi, Pancorn? Because I don't know if I trust grocery store sushi, but every once in a while I'm like, but what if it's good? You know what I mean? So yeah. Can you let me know, Pancorn? But Blake says, want to watch the live? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear, Blake. Hey, man, wish I could watch the live, but lost somebody. Yo, sending you well wishes, Blake. My condolences. I'm so sorry to hear. Still super stoked about your album. I know it's guaranteed to lift my spirits. Good to see you, my man. Well, dude, I really hope my music can help you through that. But again, my condolences. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for stopping by, dude. You know what I mean? I'm sending you as much good blessings as I can, and my power. I don't know what to say, but yeah, dude. You know, thanks for stopping by. I hope my music can help, like for real. And thanks for letting me know that you're looking forward to it. But yeah, it is on the way, so I hope it is helpful. And again, I'm sending my well wishes, my condolences, and things. But Biamu says, my wife watches Netflix. I do tend to sail the seas. I have a lot of classic cartoons, animes, and TV shows. Oh, that's sick. Heck yeah. Yeah, low-key, I kind of feel like I one of these days need to get all of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Speaking of like having cartoons, I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. I need all of Ed, Edd n Eddy on a flash drive somewhere. Oh, yeah, can you put that in there? Also, I don't know, since last time you ordered something, I have new Must Shape Zero stickers, Beyond, so I'm gonna give you a bunch of those. Because these are like newer additions to everything we got going on. And you're getting a fridge magnet, Beyond Move. Because all the vinyl I've been selling today, I've been fridge magneting it up. Let me check chat while I pack some more stickers. Like I'm, for the first time, not able to keep up. Ah! But no, I'm good, I'm good. I know I'm not. Who was it said? It's kind of silly. Years later that someone found out that they pirated the font and everything else. Oh, they pirated the... You wouldn't download a car font? That's comedy, dude. That's hilarious. That is such a twist of irony. I love that. Thanks for letting me know who is it. That's... I'll look into that after this. Future me, when I rewatch this VOD, look into the story of how they pirated the "you wouldn't download a car" font. Because that, I need to know that. I need to know the whole story behind it. That's too ironic. But Beyond Moose says, I have 3 terabytes worth of videos. Lol. That's pretty sick, dude. Yeah, I have one of my, a close family friend is also someone who sails the high seas, and they have a ridiculous collection. I think it's probably close to you, but I'm not gonna lie. You might be pretty caught up. But yeah, also Beyond, here's all the stickers I'm giving you and a fridge magnet. It's a whole bunch. It is like so many. So thank you again for the support, dude. Especially over all the years. I really, really appreciate it. I super appreciate it, Beyond. Heck yeah. And Ramuni says, it's difficult to find ways to directly support the people on the corporate ladder. You want to, especially because there's support out there. I think Patreon is unsung hero these times. Yeah. But Ramuni, so I guess if I could ask, do you feel like subscribing on Patreon is different than subscribing to, like, you know what I mean, like a Hulu or something? Just like, I don't know, keeping it real. Because like personally, yeah, I'll subscribe to like a Patreon in a heartbeat, but I'll like think twice about subscribing to Netflix. That's just me personally though, but I want to hear what you think, Ramuni. Or I guess everyone, not just Ramuni. I promise this isn't like, I know I'm biased, but yeah. And hey, Nova, thanks for using the bits to make the giant emote. But yeah, I do think Patreon definitely has been the unsung hero for a minute. But I just think, like, I don't know, having ways to directly support a creator in general is like the unsung hero. But Nova says, absolutely no way, that's hilarious. I know, right, Nova? They pirated the font. And Pancorn said, it was surprisingly not that bad. Thank you for letting me know, Pancorn. I know I'm catching up. I'm kind of catching up on chat, but what's it called? Never had it before? Okay, yeah, maybe I'll try it once then. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully, I mean, maybe next time you come through, I'll see if you're still feeling good. I don't know why, I just assumed that it wouldn't, that it's like lower quality for some reason. But like every grocery store has it, so like, I doubt that it's like unsafe. Less than that, every grocery store wouldn't have it, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Is it every minute of her, and I need her. Oh, is it too? Oh, the cardboard's too thick. I'll do it like this. I'll do it like that. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to pack the vinyl mailer for Beyond Moo. Make sure it's super safe. Let me get this out the way. Supposed to be saying. Sky says, what if someone put a roofie in the gas station sushi? I mean, you never know, man. That's the thing about grocery stores. one thing I remember is like a long time ago, I remember reading like a news report of like someone like messing with like, Whole Foods, you can just grab like food by the pound. I guess like someone was like injecting something weird into the food by the pound because they were just, not all there. And sometimes I think about that and I'm like, what if I end up on the news? Because I hate this, you know what I mean? I think about that all the time. Nova says, you like to do without the roofie? That's pretty funny, Nova. Hey, Biamu says, I have it all, Lamau. Heck yeah. It's already called botulism. I love that video. Oh, I haven't seen that. Is that a video reference? I don't think I've seen that video then. Am I sleeping? What's the gas station roofie video? How do I look it up after the stream? Oh, you have all of Ed and Eddie. That's what you're saying, Biamu. Oh, that's so sick. You have all of Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie and Invader Zim. Yep. That's so sick, dude. Yeah, Ed and Eddie is like my favorite cartoon of all time. Invader Zim's pretty banging too. But one thing I always think of is that one episode of Invader Zim where Zim gets a zit, like he gets like a pimple, and it's just like super mega gross. That episode was very unsettling for me. But other than that one episode, Invader Zim is super dope. And even then, it's like that's the point of Invader Zim, is it's supposed to be kind of like, almost horror for kids. But yeah, I don't know. And Simply Dale says, with Patreon, it helps to know that the funds go straight towards the creator, so I'm 100% on board on that. Hey, okay, sick. Okay, I'm glad to hear. Because sometimes, I don't know, even just for my own little thing, I'm always like, am I the problem like Netflix? I think about that sometimes. But Skyr says, just look up gas station sushi. Okay. Future me, when I rewatch the VOD, look up gas station sushi on YouTube. Oh, did I not? I'm trying so hard. I'm struggling beyond me to just pack this order. I'm sorry. I want to make sure it's safe. What was it caught on? Oh, it was caught on. Oh, it's silly. There we go. And Romani says, depends on the creator, since most people open. Yeah, where the funds go. I think subscriptions to streaming services to individual creators are almost non-comparable, but the worlds have really good platforms like Patreon. Okay, cool. Thanks for the breakdown on that, Romani. Because yeah, I kind of stand on like, yeah, I'd much rather subscribe to a creator any day of the week. Because to your point, like, you know directly where it's going, and like, I don't know, you can see their work. Whereas like when you subscribe to Netflix, it's like, I don't know who this is going to. It's going to like some CEO's second yacht. Or is it going to like, yeah, I mean, the people that actually made the show that I like on Netflix? It's like very unclear. So yeah. But Nova says, Ed and Eddie is such a good show. Honestly, it's like my favorite cartoon of all time. It is like the show of all shows. I even watched like an interview with all like the voice actors and stuff. What's funny is if you look up, so there's like some video of like the voice actors for Ed and Eddie doing the voice acting for like an Ed and Eddie video game. And what's hilarious is Eddie, like, you know, the hey, let's get some jobs, like, you know, the schemer. He looks just like Eddie. Like it's the voice actor looks just like the character. Double D looks nothing like you would expect. But yeah, I don't know. I would watch it. I don't know, if you're an Ed and Eddie fan, it was like one of the greatest Ed and Eddie things I've ever watched. It's like a little like video game documentary thing that's on YouTube for one of the video games. But yeah, Eddie looks just like Eddie in real life. But Biamu says, let me know if you want Ed and Eddie. Most of my vids is on my drive. I need to check if it's the upscaled one. Yeah, the upscale, I'll send you an email with a link to the drive. You can watch anything. Hey, thank you, Biamu. Okay, sick, yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for the email, dude. Thank you. Lascara says, it's like 1 minute long, but it's funny. Sick. Yeah, I'm stoked to watch the gas station sushi later on. And Nova says, that's one thing I need to do. I bought an external MP. Oh, that's so loud. That I need to Hey, Xander.
New merch order from Xander.
I need to. If you're watching Xander, let me know, and I'll pack it right now. I need to download all my childhood shows on too, so I can plug into a smart TV and watch whatever I have from that. I was using Internet Archive to get Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's sick, dude. I didn't think it was Internet Archive. That's wild. Let's go. And Remoni says, I mean, look at the Kaiju Club. Did you think that if subscriptions didn't become the default exchange for digital media catalogs, that it would exist as a completely different format, or not at all? Oh, I don't know, dude. Because I kind of see the Kaiju Club in particular, I kind of see it like I'm running like a gaming magazine. Keep it real. But except it's just about like music and cool stuff that we're all into. So like, if it wasn't digital, I think I would, honestly, I wouldn't mind doing it as like an actual thing that gets mailed. Like that would be sick, but it's just, you know, you get to print all the stuff, so that's why it makes it expensive. So it would make it inaccessible to someone like me, but that's how, I don't know. But I guess that doesn't really, I don't know if that necessarily answers the question, but because I guess when you subscribe to a magazine, it was like a similar subscription. Yeah, could you give me an example, Ron Mooney? I might be a little lost. And Ron Mooney says a great perspective. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of because we're talking about the exchange of money for it. But yeah, if it wasn't digital, I would want it to be like an actual like Nintendo Power. Like in fact, in my own notes, I call the Kaiju Club Kaiju Power because I just think of like, you know what I mean? Because even like when I do the song releases, I kind of think of like, oh, you know, like when Nintendo would release a new game, they would like have all like the developers talk about it and stuff like that. That's like essentially what I'm trying to like. Pop. So yeah. But yeah, other than if it wasn't like physical, I don't know. Yeah, I have to think about it, Ramon. But I think I might answer your question. I'm trying to think of like other ways you could exchange value for it. I guess there's like street team stuff. Like, because the other way it would be useful is like if there was a way to be like, hey, actually I did try it for the Monster Kingdom a little bit, where I was like, hey, if you can refer someone, I'll give you a free Monster Kingdom membership. But like no one ever did, because there was like other people that were like, hey, like, I mean, this is maybe like where it's kind of wild, but I was even like, hey, if you get like either you get a friend to join the Kaiju Club or to join the Monster Kingdom, I'll like give you a free month. So a lot of people were like, I don't have money, and I was like, all right, well, here's one way, but like no one ever did it, so I ended up closing it. Not that I'm like mad about it, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm just trying to say. I don't know. I'm trying to answer your question about, I don't know. I have to think about it. Let me sit down and think about it, Ramoni. But I think I did answer it with the mail-in thing, because I do genuinely think it's like a digital magazine, but it's just through email. And you get like one page at a time almost, if that makes sense. But Biamu says, yo, Ramoni, you should get Plex and make a server so you can stream your stuff anywhere. That's what I have. Right now my PC ever piece took a pat. The drives got corrupted. Oh, dang, that's a bummer. But yeah, I need to get into Plex too, Biamu, because the only thing I heard about Plex is that it's like, how's it do you ever use Plex for streaming music, Biamu? Because that's what I would be interested in. Because I would love to have like a good, because right now I have my own self-hosted wild thing in the cloud, but I would love to just like self-host my own Plex server if the music player is good. Because there's a bunch of like city pop and like old Bandcamp albums that are like hit vibes. When I wasn't hit vibes, either I'm using Bandcamp or I'm using my own self-hosted server. But I'd love to have just a Plex server. And I'm gonna rate your online name on the vinyl. And don't forget to check the inside of the vinyl, Biamu, because that's where all your stickers and your fridge magnet will be. But yeah, dude. Thank you for the support, Biamu. This is your order, and yeah, I'll drop it in the mail for you tomorrow. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. And I think we'll pack this one last order, and then I think we'll actually, you know what? Look, you have to go to the bathroom. No, we'll pack this one last one, and then I think we'll call it there. There's just one last. And Romani says, I've been looking at localizing everything myself, so I don't know much about that side of things. Oh, I feel it, yeah. Like localizing a bunch of like anime or something? Or like, what you mean by localizing? Well, I guess you're talking to Biamu, I don't know, it's not for me. And Biamu says, I've never tried Plex for music. It's my brother-in-law has. He's the one that helped me set it up. Okay, sick. Oh no, maybe I'll just watch a YouTube video. Low key. I always forget. Sometimes we forget, and I'm like, I can just watch YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, future me when I rewatch the VOD. Look up Plex server music player. But sick. Pack this up for Xander real quick, and then we'll call it here. Yeah, my bad, y'all. It's because I have to go to the bathroom. Plus, I'm hungry too. I need to eat some food. It's about that time. Oh my god. Plus, I think it's getting late on the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. And cool. Sick. Yeah, thanks for all the support, everybody. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I just checked right now. I got it. I was just looking at my phone right now. That's what I was looking at. Thank you for the link, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm stoked to check it out. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you. And Papa Groovy Lamau. And who's it says it's 11 p.m. here Eastern time? Yeah. Yeah, I purposely like made the streams because, you know, for me right now it's like only 8 o'clock. But I know a lot of us are on the East Coast, so I purposely like made the stream start earlier because it'd be easier for y'all. So it's not like a Tuesday night and you're up to like 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I remember like coming home from college, back when I was still in college, and me and then Abby would just watch like live streams and stuff back in the day. So I was like, okay, even on the, you know what I mean, on the West Coast, it's not too bad because you just get off of work and pop in. But yo, oh King, what up? Dude, King, Nova here gave you a gifted sub. So you're subscribed now. But we're just about to stop streaming, King. I'm sorry. I'm literally about to put this in here and then probably call it. But how you doing, King? Real quick. How's your Tuesday? And shout out to Nova for getting King a gifted sub. Dun, 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 dun. Did I put it in there? Oh yeah. Let's print this out. I was gonna say whoever gave me a sub, I love you. Nova King says they love you. And not too bad, busy one. I feel that, yeah. I mean, same here, dude. Also been a bit busy over here too. Been chilling and stuff. But I'm glad to hear it's not too bad. Been chilling. Oh yeah. Did I put the? Let me see if I put the sticker. I forgot if I put the stickers in here. I'll just open it again. And Nova says, "You're welcome." Hey, I look at my phone and see you went live around 7. I saw an email about a sub. Lol. Oh, sick. Yeah, sick, dude. Well, I'm glad to hear you like even saw you got the notification even though you weren't here at the time. That's sick. I get 1 stickers. Yep, I opened this back up for nothing. Oh well. That's sick, dude. Ugh. But yeah, Nova King pulls up like at the middle of every stream. We're always chilling. And King's also a really sick bass player, dude. They have like a bunch of covers on the YouTube channel. King's dope. And King says, I was hoping I can catch the stream on time, and luckily I did. Hey, you're welcome again, dude. You're welcome, King. And Nova says, I haven't gotten enough to smoke or play the game this whole time. W stream, man. Hey, thank you, Nova. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good time just hanging out. I'm glad we're curating some good vibes here, dude. Yes, streaming is something just, you know, something new we've been doing for like since November, and it's been going great. You have like a really cool, I don't know, I'm really thankful for how it's all been going. And Biamu says, you're going to need VLC Media Player or something to play the NKV files. I know the anime has subtitles if subs. Also, Full Metal Alchemist is in there, so watch it. Okay, sick, dude. I'll try my best. When I get the time, Biamu, I'll definitely try to watch Full Metal Alchemist. Because low-key, I am running out of YouTube to watch. So yeah. Did I print that out? I have not yet. But sick. And yeah, I do have VLC Media Player because I already watch a lot of MKVs. Because low-key, the stream gets recorded as an MKV that I then have to re-encode to MP4 for all the VODs. But yeah, sick. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make a thumbnail, and I think we'll call it for the stream. Write this to Xander. Thank you. Here. Oh yeah. Everyone pose for the thumbnail. Yeah, Fresh Mooney. Yeah, I try to low-key include like a little bit of the chat in the thumbnail, so like it's kind of obvious that it's a live stream for anyone that like wants to watch the VOD. But yeah, so every once in a while you might see your name like in the thumbnail low-key. All right, what are we doing? I got the low-key. This is what I use to record all the live effects on my songs. So hey, Nova. Yeah, okay, sick. Nova posed. All right, we're posing. Everybody, real quick. I forgot. Oh, you have all of Naruto Shippuden on the live? That's sick. All right, well, this is the thumbnail. Cool. Oh, wait, who is it? All right. But sick. And OG Naruto's sick. Yeah, I'm stoked to check it out, dude. Yeah, probably check it out after I make food and, you know, all that. But with that, if you don't mind, I have to go to the bathroom hella bad, and I'm going to eat some food. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Roses, all right, I'll try one more. I'll do one more real quick. Very end. Lol. All right, now hopefully Roses in it too. All right, cool. But yeah, I gotta head out. So I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Catch you around Skyer, because Skyer always, what's it called? It says it first. So catch you around Skyer, catch you around Roses. Thank you so much, Nova, for all the support. You really supported so much today. I really appreciate it. You, from the soul, brother. From my soul as well. You have a wonderful night too, and the rest of the week. Everyone in chat, y'all are awesome. Yes, literally everyone. I appreciate everyone so much. I appreciate all y'all as well. Catch you around King, catch you around Skyer, catch you around Mooney, catch you around Sibley Hideo, catch you around Roses. Roses. I want to say something silly, but I blanked. No, I have this me all the time too. But take care, everybody. Anyone else I'm missing? Beyond Moo, catch you around, dude. Thank you again. Can Corn, catch you around. And who is it? Catch you around. And yeah, I think that's everyone. I don't know. The chat's been pretty big. I just scrolled up real quick. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. But yeah, who is it? King, Skyer, from me, everybody. Nova, Subadeo, catch you around. And yeah, we're streaming again on Sunday. So if you're free Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, we'll be here hanging out, vibing, chilling. And yeah, catch you around then. All right, peace, everybody. Take it easy. Enjoy your night.